Got you and your vibes in my mind, I can't get them out, no matter how hard I try. I need you and your heart next to mine, yeah, I'm all about keeping it you and I. When you're here, you spark chemical reactions, your aura strikes like lightning. Got no words, I'm just drowning in attraction. Only one way to describe it. It's electric, can you feel it? You got the only touch that takes me high. It's electric, I'm up in my feelings. I don't know really cause I love it. It's
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful day. My voice is somewhat kind of returning, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe over the next few days, maybe over the next few beta streams, I'll just like try to keep myself quiet for a little bit longer. Just maybe it'll make a comeback over by next week or something. I don't know, man. My voice has been a little rough. And it's not like I've really stopped screaming into a microphone either. So I don't really know, man. Maybe this week I can just kind of take it easy with that. But how y'all doing? Welcome back to another stream. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful evening. Today we're diving back into the oh my God, it sounded so bad. Today we're diving back into the PTR Duels, boys. Getting back in there. If y'all got any class changes you want to test out over on the PTR, your boys are more than welcome to. We do need bodies, however. Yesterday it took us a while to get these up and running. We did get a couple of beautiful bastards in there, testing out their classes, testing out their metal. I want to do that today as well. Next week, however, I think we may do these over on the beta. I want to try. I'm hoping by then more people get on the beta, but hopefully they'll do like a proper PvP test. Maybe like give us a PvP server, because I know they're doing raid testing very soon. Probably Mythic Plus testing shortly. I'm actually so excited. How are we doing? We're doing great, my guy. I hope you're having a good one. Crazy, we got us as a crazy roll. Grim, how y'all doing? Welcome back, boys. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful evening, man. I'm trying so hard not to go super high pitch because my voice is starting to break. But man, it's just a lot of that excitement when I commentate on the 5V5 1v1 Duels. You know, I don't really do any kind of like voice control or anything. I just kind of blare out like a siren. So I need to be. Yesterday I was trying so hard to watch my voice as best I could. I'm gonna have water. Never mind. I was gonna say I may have to get water on top of it as well. But boys, hope y'all having a good one. Let me get music in here as well, by the way. My God, my voice is so bad, dude. It's so bad. It's so bad. Oh my God, it's terrible. Maybe I should have gotten something for like my throat. I don't know what it is. What's up, dude? How you doing, man? Are you gonna be joining us tonight, by the way? It's alright, chill with the voice. Yeah, I'll try to chill until the duels. Man, I need to know how's Frost on the Holy DK. They're pretty good. They're pretty fun right now. On Holy in particular, I'm loving the dot build. You got a disease build, you got a festering wound build, you got an army build, you have a death coil build. It's so good. It is so good. Let's game up a one shot somebody. Sounds good. Sounds good. I'll try to keep it easy. You don't people the disc. We're gonna have a test stuff later. Are we? When your target dies under the effects of Scouring Tithe, gain 20% increased damage to your Chaos Bolt. Yeah, I mean, I guess we could test it. Been hitting 57k Chaos Bolts. I think that's why a lot of Warlocks for some of the raid fights have been playing Kyrian as Destro. It is not a common build, but you can get some beefy Chaos Bolts if you constantly have a cleaving Scouring Tithe on multiple targets. Couldn't play class 1 Apostle. Me, I can maybe give one a go, but when you do these duels, I can't really. The problem with the duels thing is I can't really do the spectator and play at the same time. I couldn't really do the spectator and play at the same time. That's my biggest issue. Like, if I could do both, I'd do it, man. I would do it easily. Alrighty, boys. Hopping on that PTR. Let's see if we got anybody else trying to put some grills together. Worthers, I know you're trying to do like some Destro testing, but my guy is so late into the expansion. I feel like at this point, like testing condies and stuff, I don't know, like coming up with builds in Shadowlands this late, knowing that Dragonflight is right around the corner, it just like, I guess it's cool, but it just kind of almost feels like, and it sounds bad, but it sounds like it's kind of like a waste just because the stuff is going to be gone very soon. Yeah. I don't know, if only possible a long time, focus on arena and fun first. Yeah, I do want to try to see if I can. Definitely for Dragonflight, I want to participate a lot more often. I think that'd be really fun. I feel like it'd be fun to also do a beta stream where I actually participate. What we gotta do is on stream, chat, we gotta do some solo queues on stream. I think getting a whole stream with solo queue with the PvP gear would be really, really fun. It's like a mini Dark Soul. Yeah, kinda, sorta. Kinda, although it's going to go away though, you know, it's going away in the next expansion. So I don't know, man. Condies and all the Kyrian Condies, all these other Covenant Condies, since Covenants are gone, except Covenant abilities. I don't know. It's still just, I don't know. I just can't help but feel like, man, it's kind of like a, why is my, oh, okay, here we go. Now we're good. It just feels like, you know, you just. It'll be fun, but it's like, it's so late. It's like, it doesn't even really, I don't know. It's so late into the expansion. I would have loved to try something like that, like at the very beginning of season 4. I think that could have been really, really fun. But knowing that it's all that stuff is going away in just like a month, it's just like, it kind of would be cool. But because I can't, we won't be able to really play with it, it's just significance is going to be gone. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I'm just pessimistic about it. Here we go. I think I want to use this. Huge. Okay, boys, now we're set. Now we're good. Who do we got out here? Do we have anybody putting any groups together? Also, why is there so many dead out here? Wait, why is the Doomguard out here? Hold on. Huh? Am I gonna die? Oh, something's happening. Are we good? I think we're good. I was gonna say for a second, what is going on? Yo, do we have any of the boys in here? Do we have potentially Night King? My man, putting us together. If you need help, let me know. Yo, putting groups together, boys, yeah? If you need help getting groups together, my guy, let me know. By the way, is that Tay lol? Is that the Tay mage that or priest or shaman that I play with? Leroy? Hey Leroy, do you want to make a group, by the way? Do you want to start one? I'm asking Night King if he's putting one together. But you could maybe get a horde group in here as well as a alliance group. If we can get some of the regular boys in here tonight, that'd be fantastic. Is that Master Food? Mephista. Okay, I was thinking for some reason it was like Master Food, but like with letters slightly organized. Master Food is a boomkin. over on the live. What kind of a build is this guy going on? Smoke bomb? On an assassination. What kind of builds does Assassin play nowadays? Sepsis, poison bomb, Tine toxic blade, thistle tea. Interesting. Wait, thistle tea could actually be kind of big. Wait, thistle tea could be huge. That man got in a cloak though. Yeah, dude, not having shadow step available, it is awful as a rogue, man. It is awful. Like, you spec into it just so you can pick up bleeds, but the fact that you can't shadow step, it is terrible. So you have to pay Bruce Sprint. Man, that feels so bad, dude. Feels bad, man. I feel like I have to play Carrion, honestly. As assassination. It'd be so much better. 2 out of 5 don't see me online at the moment. Okay. If you need help setting up groups and inviting people, let me know. Alright, let me get the champs in here. Let me get my champs in here. Yo, Ag, you're gonna be in here? Yeah, let's go, my guy. Demonology. I like that. Also, by the way, I like that you're repping them Nightborn, man. I don't see a lot of Nightborn, but I'm loving that you're repping them. I see you go double damn trinket. Okay, interesting. I actually wonder if that could work. Because you do sit CC a little bit less now. So if you have like a Giga Haste build, a Giga Healer build, I can see it actually kind of working out. I guess I'm going to start the second group. Yeah, boys? Let me do that. Wait, it's supposed to be okay, well then good thing I mentioned it then, yeah? Trinket. Good thing I mentioned it then. Good thing I mentioned then. I got some mention, honestly. Alrighty, let me make the group over on the Horde side, boys. Raids Legacy 5V5 1v1 Duels join. Let me get this one up and running. Boys, if y'all want to join in for some 5v5 1v1 action, we got Leroy, we can get Egg, we got 2 over for the team Night King. So honestly, we just need a couple more boys joining each team, and we should be good to go. Have you seen the Evoker PvP domination? Evoker? No, I have not, no. I gotta do some solo queue over on the live server sometime. I feel like if I did that, I'll be chilling. Is still doing PTR? Yes, currently we are on PTR. You are more than welcome to join us, my guy. Might even do beta next week. Yeah, Boris, how you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a good one. Alrighty, yo, Egg and Leroy, y'all want to join in? We getting your boys in? The regular crew. The regular crew of Leroy. Is Leroy Flupo? Is that the same guy or no? Is that the same man? Joined a huge Bloods group already. Night King? Chill pills? I'm not Flupo. Oh, where Flupo? I'm Flupo impersonator. Oh, really? Okay. 5v5? Yeah, invite me. I'm trying to see if I can. Oh, wait. Please die. Wants to join? Hey, let's go. Huge. Okay, so we got 2 on this team. It looks like the Demon Hunter is with Night King, so that's how they have a 5-man. I guess I'm just gonna start advertising. Starting groups for 5v5 1v1 duels. Let me know if you are interested. I guess I'm just gonna do this, yeah? Yeah, DH is DH is kind of nuts. Chill was doing pretty good against them last week, but they may have gotten beefed up this build. Question mark? Maybe. Is Rogue gonna join in? I'm in. Hey, Hika, how you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Hey, friend. Hey, friend. Need 2 more for this team, then getting second group up and running. Chilled is leading that one. Alrighty, boys, if y'all want to join, what's Chill's group, by the way? Is he up? There he is. So we got ourselves a 4-man in here. Chill got ourselves 2. Wait. Hold on. Are you with Huge? Wait, are you with Huge? Because he got a group. We got one here, need 2 more. I can either invite Chilled or he's with Huge. I didn't realize he was with Huge. So Leroy's with Huge. That means we got Huge, we got Chills. Okay, Frost DK is really going to be different this week. All the Frost DK changes were really going to affect max level gameplay. Whoa. Hold on. You guys do get an extra talent point to spend in the, like, what, the second row of your talents. You guys are getting improved obliterate and more base damage into a rhyme. So not too many changes, I agree. But that is going to be impactful, like, overall for your craft and overall for your build. But in the current setup, yeah, at level 60, not much you can do. I'm a DK and Druid. Wait a second. Wait, DK and Druid. Huh? Wait. Then who got this other group? Wait. So hold on. Night King has a group. Chill has a Huge has a group. Wait, hold on. Night Chilled. I think there may be another group. See, I can play Hander. Yeah, I feel bad about that one, man. I really want to Chill. Do you have beta? I don't remember if you have beta or not. I don't remember who has beta or whatnot. But if you have beta, we need to do some beta duels next week. Get Seavark, get on your homies that he knows on there. Get Ari to also join in as well. I think it'd be fantastic, man. I think it'd be fantastic. Apple, that thing is actually so good. What is that? It's like a sticker or something on Discord. My goodness. Wait, yeah, I don't know who's the other group there. I'm not doing beta anything until I can Runeforge. Yeah. Once they can Runeforge, I agree with you on that one. Yeah, it's so weird that it still doesn't work. Beta as well. Warlock generally feels terrible, undertuned. Evoker feels kinda undertuned as well, to a degree. At least against all these tanks. We setting up second group. Chilled. So do you have a group parked somewhere else, maybe? Chilled. So are you with? Hold on. So you're not with Huge Buttman. So you have 2 dudes. You can actually join you and another guy with Huge, and that'll be a 5-man right there. And then we need only 2 more over on the Horde side or for this team, and we'll be good to go. So you actually can join us if you want, my guy, or you can join them. Actually, yeah, you could either join this group or you can join the other group. Either way works. We just need bodies at this point, but we actually got quite a bit here. And we have Chicago join in, so that's another person. So that actually will be working out pretty well. SP is broken. Honestly, not a bad idea. Not a bad idea for SP to be a little bit broken. Trying to find the yell. There we go. Maybe get a Bo in here. Maybe Bo wants to pop in. 3 out of 5. Hold on. Are you guys with? Hold on. So Huge has a group in Raid's Legacy. IDK if you are with him or in a diff group. But they need 2, and this group needs 2. So it looks like Shield may have a separate group. Huge has a group, and we have a group. Shield has 3 people. Huge has 3 people. Yeah, so yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure that who's group what. But Night King apparently has 3. I don't know where you have him listed, my guy. Is your group listed? I left to join Chill's group. I think that's what I do. It's all good. I'm trying to coordinate it at all. Okay, can you relist your group in Raid's Legacy section? Friend, might make it easier for people to find your group. Alrighty, I'm trying to like, because I could talk in chat, because I know Chill is in the chat, he's listening. I'm just trying to tap it up to him to get it to him a little bit quicker. There are 3 groups. Yeah, so it looks like there's 3 groups. I'm not really sure what Shield has his listed, but yes, there are 3 groups. But is this Shield Charge actually playing prot? I need to test something. Oh my god, are you gonna play some prot here? Bro, oh my god, they made this ability do battering ram. Shield Charge crit chance is increased. In charge of auto attack speed is increased afterwards, and grants you a bunch of procs. I actually cannot wait to play Shield Charge. That looks like really, really fun. Okay, so do we got groups in here? Leroy. All right, Leroy trying to find a group. I don't know if Chilled is maybe in mid, what's this mid pull? Leroy, I can get you in. There we go, my guy. Okay, so with Leroy, we'll need uno más. With Leroy, we need one more, and if the two people in Huges join a Night Kings group, it will be set there. So we got 4. You would have to discount me because I'm in this group. You have to discount me though. 5. Okay, wait. Shilpil got hey. Hold on. Huge. Could you and your friend actually only one of you will be able to join the group I'm in. Huge or your guy. Yeah, it looks like there's 3 groups. Night King got a 5-man somehow. I have no idea how he got one, but he does have one. Huge or whoever's in your group. You want to join this group that I'm in, the 5V5 Dalaran Duels join, because we need one more, and then we can duel Night King, and we could rotate people out. So the guy that's in your group, you may be like, hey, we have a group, but they'll need one, but at least we'll be able to rotate people out little by little. So yeah, we do need one, but we can get you in, or you, the guy that's in your group. You can just tell him like, hey, you know, we're just gonna have to rotate. But the other group is ready and they need one more. Chilpus apparently is ready. We got a 5-man. I don't even know where you listed that thing. Where'd you list him in? Like custom? You must have listed him in custom, right? I won't even let me find groups in custom. Okay, we gotcha. But try to get by in here too. I bet it won't be able to. Alright, yes. Okay. Oh my god. You can invite the warrior. We left. Okay. I'll get you first. Wait, can I do it like this, please? Okay, I gotta do huge butt man. Invite huge butt man. Are you on the same server as me? Oh, you are on maybe Brock Cigar. Yes, I got you in, but we can get you in after this. But we can get you in the next one. Both groups full, but we rotate people often. So you will get a chance to play tonight. Okay, cool. I'm gonna delist this one then. Delist. Who do I make lead? I guess I'll do huge, right? I'll make you a raid lead, and I'm gonna back up. Now we got the groups. Hey, thank you boys so much for putting groups together so fast. I appreciate you. We got ourselves 2 groups. We'll just keep slamming. At some point, we may want to rotate Boy in there, get him some games in as well. But thank you guys so much for coming by. I appreciate you, man. I really enjoy these deals a lot, and these have been a lot of fun over in Dragonflight. I need Night King, and I need, what's it, Johan, right? Night King and Johan. I like the name Johan. Service Dalaran. Hey, how you doing, Sans? Hey, how you doing, fam? Hope you're having a good one. I'm so sorry for my voice, by the way, boys. I apologize. I'm gonna throw you boys in the first one. The grand. My god, dude, what am I gonna do with my voice? Because it's all kinds of scuffed. I am so sorry, boys. I am so sorry. Why does it keep doing that? It's like boop. When I'm just trying to like loop video. That's all I'm doing. Let it loop, and it just goes like audio for some reason. Oh, do you want to use audio? No, I just want to loop. Huh? I don't understand. Alrighty, boys. Yo, water real quick. I'm gonna try to control my voice as best as I can. We'll give it the best shot, boys, yeah? Wait 2 minutes and wait for me. Jake, you gotta show me what you're doing, man. I gotta try it for myself. I want to see if I can do it in the key. Imagine a boss fight for 2 minutes and you void from the entire time. Crazy. That is so good, actually. That is nutty. Alrighty, boys. Thank you so much for being here, by the way. I appreciate all of you. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thanks so much for supporting the stream, by the way, and the channel over Dragonflight, man. Hopefully we'll have many more exciting streams, hopefully without this voice in the future. I'm gonna try my very best, though. Switch. We got ourselves Chili Pilly. I like the name Chili Pilly over on the team 1. Starting out with Daniel in the back as a feral. We got ourselves Hectelion as a demon hunter. I like that weapon. Oh my god, looks good. We got ourselves Zero. We got ourselves Chicago with Chili Pilly going up versus Huge Buttman off the bat. Trinkets out of it. I was just trying to see if we could just back away from the Frosty Death Knight. As the DK going in for big blitz. Big leap by Huge Butt as he going for a silence. Is getting himself a heal. I think a Warlock Healthstone from Exceptional goes for a stun, into a Hex. Chills does not have a trinket. It looks like maybe he's running a double dam build. Potentially. Big LE blast, but doesn't get interrupted as Chills trying to see if he can snap out any kind of healing he can. From Huge Buttman, got himself a Lassa with the Fire Elemental. It's going to be a pet getting summoned out by Chill as Huge is trying to go for a bit of a reset. Man, I'm going to have to do some voice, man. Hopefully it clears out even a little bit while we do these Duels, boys. It's been real bad recently. Trying to see if we can back away from Chill. Chill with a, not Spell Warden, not MS. I was going to say Spell Warden, but no. It is Spell Warden, actually. This Huge still has a Fire Alley? Wait, I think it's actually bugging out. I don't think you actually have a Fire Alley, do you? I don't think you do. The game says you do. Gonna be continued Spell Warden as Chill is playing the dual wheel build. Having to play Big Blitz coming down to Huge. Still able to go for massive crit. It's Huge trying to see if he can back up out of there. Gonna be a big grip with an auto attack at the end. Or maybe even a frost strike. I'm not even sure. But mad damage out of this madman. With Please Die gonna be up next. Try to see if he can maybe get a fear onto Chill. Maybe can get himself a little bit of crack control. Got himself that Incubus. Maybe could get himself some crack control on the side. Have Incubus go in the other direction. Gonna be the Lichborn trying to prevent any kind of those CC effects, all those fear effects, all those disorientation effects. As is gonna be a Rune of Power or Rune of Casting for a second. Trying to see if he can get some cast off to Chills. As Chills gripping in the pet. Trying to see if he can deal with it. Shadow Fury down into that thing is actually going to go for a port instead, trying to make sure he gets some maximum range, backing away from the Death Knight with a full UA, stunned by the DK. As he going in for back-to-back obliterates, back-to-back with a Silence on the Please, who goes in for a full Hellstone max heal. I believe it's also like a soul burn Hellstone, yeah? The combo. Big damage out of the Dark Glare. It's actually going to be quite a bit on Chilpos. Got himself the AMZ with the Drain, trying to see if he can burst him down. UAs is still rolling in, trying to keep the dots rolling. Chills just trying to go for whatever runic power he can as a dual wheel build to go for as many death strikes as humanly possible. Just trying to keep himself alive as best as he can with a Shadow Fury by the Warlock with UAs, trying to see maybe he can stack up some damage. Chills actually taking a bit of damage. As the Dark Bag still holding on strong, just Please Die, not really taking any damage for that thing at all. With a Succubus in cap for a second. Succubus Seduction as is going to be loaded up with dots. Eventually, Please Die, either will need to wait out until he can maybe use another Warlock Hellstone. So potentially may need to break combat for a second. And maybe then he can get himself a big kill. Otherwise, he is looking like he's maybe using a wall here really early. Trying to see if he can just kite out Chill Pills as best as humanly possible. And it's going to be Mortal Call with the UA to follow afterwards. Just trying to get the dots rolling in. Chipples with a stun onto the Death Knight. As the Incubus CC comes out right around the corner, denying him the ability to get any kind of damage, any kind of pressure. That's going to be Chills having to focus down on the pet. At this point, Please Die is doing a pretty good job avoiding him completely. Instant cast someone and use Succubus or Incubus. Trying to get up and running in combat as soon as available. And that's gonna have to go for another summon. Maybe Chill's gonna go for an interrupt. Kind of try to keep one pet lowish and maybe force it down with the cleave. Blind by Chills onto the Affliction Warlock. As he got himself the Remorseless Winter rolling in. The pet does get cleaved down, which is exactly what he's trying to set up as best he could. Malefic Rapture by the Affliction. Keep me getting him wrong name, but keep calling him Affliction Warlock. I keep calling him Unholy Warlock for some reason. But after Warlock is gonna go back up out of there for a second. Man, I'm just so out of it, honestly, today. Stunned by the Chill Pills onto the Death Knight as he tried to see if he can maybe recover. Man, my voice is all kinds of messed up. I'm trying to do the commentator, but the whole time I'm thinking, man, my voice is all scuffed today, boys. I apologize, man. I apologize for the day. Cheap shot by the Rogue, trying to see if he can maybe lock down the Death Knight. So far, Chills has been able to just outlive these boys and blast them out inside of cooldowns. That's going to be a big bleeds on the shield. Actually, poisons and bleeds, just trying to see if he can survive it with a Sepsis to follow as High Key just going in for a full reset. Chills having to burn a death pack just to survive this bleeds. And the Rogue cannot Shadow Step to him, so he literally can't catch up to the guy. As he goes for a step, he literally can't catch up to him. With Haki, trying to see maybe if you can skulk around. The Rogue is actually given no mobility at all tonight, boys. Absolutely zero mobility versus the Death Knight. You can Shadow Step the guy. You can only Shadow Step once in a while for some reason. Like, Shadow Step is all kinds of broken. Gonna be a silence on the Rogue as he goes in for a stun on Chill. Does not have the cooldowns, but actually maybe the bleeds may be enough here. Trying to go for a Chain of Ice, potentially. Maybe could close the gap. Disarm for a second, but Chills still trying to stay next to the rogue. He needs those death strikes as soon as possible. Burning the runic weapon, trying to go for a couple of blitzes to get it on the procs, but it's going to be a blind reset by the rogue unless Shield has someone for this rogue next go. He does have IBF coming up very, very soon. May want to use an AMS just to make sure he got himself no more damage from the magic. That's also going to be a full kitty shot. Cannot shrink it out of this one. So he's going to try to hold on to an IBF as soon as he can, as best as he can. Next kidney, next stun could be pretty deadly for him though. He got no help whatsoever. Blind onto the rogue, looking for a couple of death strikes back to back. Stun onto the rogue to follow. His shield does get himself Lichborn. Maybe can go for a little bit of self-healing. Trying to see if he can recover. IBF out of that stun immediately. Hecky can't even go anywhere. Can't even shot step past the guy. Did someone trip us for a second? No stun by the Death Knight from Moses Winter. Maybe he's waiting until the next Strangulate, but Dusticicle does rolling, and he's going into the rogue with no help whatsoever. Going to be a sepsis out of the rogue, but I think it may be over. And I think Shipples maybe can live through the cheat death, trying to see if he can just decapitate the rogue at the very, very end. But the guy got all the health, all the survivability in the world, with Leroy going to be up next versus Shield. Now, last week, Chilpo was actually doing a pretty good job against Demon Hunters. As of this week, however, I don't know if he's going to be able to really hold on, as these guys got a lot of dam and a lot of healing. Just a ton of everything. What's up, Loki? How you doing, my guy? How's Red shaping up? Pretty decent, to a degree. Silence with a Hunter follow, blasting him out. Oh my god, try to go for a stun. But there's actually nothing you can do. You tried to go for a stun as best you could, but there's nothing. Absolutely nothing you can do, because he silenced you. Like, even if you have AMS and everything, you literally can't press it. It's actually such a hard counter. Chicago trying to see if they could fight through Leroy. Got himself the big Ascendance. Maybe can get himself a big Ellie Blast to follow, while Leroy is in the demon form. That he's got a lot of survivability. Demon Soul does get consumed. Try to go for a bit of a backflip away from Chicago, avoiding the Sun Totem, but also probably resetting his crit chances. Every time as a Demon Hunter, you initiate a new target. Every time you hit a new enemy, if you play the Sound of Initiative, you gain 50% crit. And with his Ghost Pulse, I imagine that also give you the initiative. You could also hit the demon as well with the Blade Dance, and that gives you bonus crit, which also can give you bonus damage on top of it. Not just because of crits, but also you have a talent that modifies the damage of your crits as well. Leroy back it up out of there for a second. Can set the demon just for an extra health. Could go for Metamorphosis as well with the I-Beam. And maybe even can get themselves the real Metamorphosis as well. Chicago just gotta find a way to just wait out Leroy. If they can maybe like wait out the meta, maybe like slow him down, put him in the root, stun him for a second, just get him away from yourself for like a moment, maybe you could get some recovery. But the Demon Hunter just relentlessly staying on top of Chicago. It's not letting you go anywhere at all. It's actually so tragic. Stun on Chicago. Blade ends by the H with a Hunter fall. Chicago actually may be in a bit of trouble. And it does go down. Oh my god. With Daniel trying to see if he can maybe counteract the Demon Hunter. Is trinketing very, very early. Quick skull bash onto the I-Beam. And Leroy trying not to let Daniel get any kind of reset behind the pillar. Hitting him with an imprison as the Druid finally gets himself a bit of a reset. Main to follow. It is actually full main with all the bleeds. If Leroy can leave all these bleeds, he may be okay. Actually having to go for a trinket, as the bleeds, as the berserk bleeds, just taking him down, rotting him down. Metamorphosis around the corner, stuns Daniel. If you can just stay on top of the Druid for like a second, all that leech healing will let him recover all those bleeds. Wait a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Wait a second. How did he die? Wait, hold on. How did he die? No way. No way. You gotta be kidding me, man. You gotta be kidding me. No actual way. He just died. Battle Master? Okay. I was gonna say for a second, because he looked like he was actually just healthy, and then all of a sudden just gone. Gonna be Mortal immediately by Egg, trying to see if he can lock down Daniel before he gets himself proper opener. Hit him with an axe toss and trying to see if he can maybe pressure him with old pets behind the pillar. Dropping down the obelisk. Maybe Daniel can take down these pets. He's definitely trying to get some bleeds in there. Axe toss around the corner again, still surrounded by all these pets. I don't know if actually Warlocks have enough town points to get themselves like a proper tyrant in these duels. Because you kind of have to limit what talents you can pick up and what you can't. And I imagine maybe you play the tyrant, or maybe you play like the guillotine build. I'm not really sure which one will be better. But Daniel is still under pressure by all these pets. Egg trying to see if he can chase them as best as possible. Daniel going for a bit of a recess behind the pillar with a regrowth, trying to keep the bleeds on the pet. but he's looking eventually to get a poor maim onto Egg. Gonna be immediate wall out of the Warlock, trying to take up this damage best as he can. More to call by Egg, as the Nil looks like he does survive this with a bark skin. Has a bunch of pets chasing after him. That is also an obelisk. Egg trying to see maybe he can push in. Demonic portal up. Bleeds are rotting him down. Does he have any kind of self-healing whatsoever? He may need to burn a Warlock Headstone unless he's already done so. And it's going to be a quick brutal slashes out of the Nil. Does end up actually capitalizing and win for his team. I'm actually surprised Shield Pills does get 3 though. My goodness. Wait, that's actually really good. Wait, I'm actually very, very surprised that Demon Hunter actually died. Battlemaster Trinket though, I guess is huge. Maybe just gives him a lot of health. Has some Shield Pills, bro, he's crazy. It's fine, Dally, what's fine, Crysters? It is bad, man. My voice is awful. I was literally watching... I was trying to commentate the duel, and man, I was just getting thrown up by my own voice. I'm hearing my own voice. I'm like, dude, this is not what I normally sound like. It just sounds so bad. I'm just the whole time like, oh man, I wasn't gonna sound like I'm recording. I'm afraid. Yo, huge, my man. Let me know when you're ready. Let me know what's up, dude, when you're ready, my guy. BM gives 60% bar power, Aegis like 70k damage and stuff. That's actually massive. Guess what? You got in the beta. Did you get in the beta, Moose? 2 more days till venture towards Northland. True. That is true. So Night King is ready. Ready to roll. Alrighty. You know what I might do, chat? When I get this footage, what I may do is I may re-record it later when my voice is no longer hoarse. I'll need to listen back to it, man. I'm gonna give him my best shot tonight, chat. But thank God for the thank God for editing. You know what I mean? Thank God for the power of editing. Next frame, we were just dead. Yeah, BM ran out. Okay. So he does confirm Battlemaster ran out at that point. Blades. Throw you into Blade's Edge. Sounds fine to me. Boys, oh, Johan, hold on. 4 out of 5. Oh, we could have waited. We could have waited. Oh. I guess we'll still take it. If you decline Q, we can reform real quick. We can get Bra in there, or Ba. We can get Ba since you guys are 4 out of 5. Let me know. Okay, sure. Decline Q. We have to reform. Second team needs 1. My whole team joined. Yeah, I'm gonna leave Q. So we go again once they get +1. Egg, are you with Huge Buttman? Because we could get Ba in here. I don't know what that guy's trying to do. Delicious, I want it. Easiest duel of my life. Dal, what's up, my guy? What up? What up? Can we change teams? I can try teams melee. Yeah, we'll swap it around this evening. We will mix things up as the night goes on. All right. Do you guys have a 5th? Let me check. Because they probably have themselves listed. Yo, we need a +1 over in the Huge Buttons group. If you guys want to join in, more than welcome to. So Dusty Bones or Ba, if y'all want to join in, they're looking for uno mas. They're looking for an uno mas. Do I have anybody else on? Abe. Oh, hey. Hey. Huge is looking for +1. Listed in legacy rates. There we go. That's what I'm saying. It sounds fine. I don't know, man. You weren't too much. Maybe, boys. Maybe. I'll try not to, man. I'll just try not to worry. How does that sound? So my voice won't sound great, but maybe my words won't sound too bad. All right. So hopefully we can get Huge +1, and we should be good to go. Let me know if your group is ready. Since Huge is looking for 1, since they are looking for a +1. Anyway, we can invite LMAO. Okay, I can join. Let me see if I can request invite. Request invite huge buttman rock cigar. Okay. Alright. Alright, let me do a request invite and then type in Johan. Does that work? Okay, huge buttman rock cigar. I swear to God. How do I do these? Do I just do invite? This is on the group. Oh my God, how do you do this again? Wait, did you guys get in? Got it? Okay, cool. Yeah, sorry. It takes a while. Yeah, it's pretty nutty right now. As soon as you guys deal this, we'll be good to go. Yeah. Yeah, it's buggy. Chaos. As soon as you guys deal this, we'll be good to go. He takes the order very seriously. I try. My friend's done like 1 to 40 in a day in classic. In a day? What the? Always stop while I'm worried about it. Alright, man, I'll try to stop worrying. Is Night King ready? Okay, as soon as Night King let me know when he's ready. We'll get us queued up. Because I don't know where he has his group listed. I guess in custom maybe? But he's a lion, so I don't think I can even see it. Oh my God, Leroy. It's incredible the build you got. Yo, Leroy, you ever want to try something cool? You want to try a build where you play the Sigil of Misery with the Misery and Defeat, together with Hunt, together with Kyrian, together with any means necessary. So you hit Fyrim, Kyrian, Hunt, and try to see if that can maybe blow him up. Maybe that could work, potentially. I don't know if that's something you would want to try, but I know that Nightfade I know that the Demon Heart thing is really good. I seen a video on it. Yeah, you do need a lot of points for it though. Looks fun, looks interesting, doesn't it? Looks cool. Alright. Yo, anybody in the team Night King, by the way? You can put a resonator in there too. Yes, you can, but like in level 70 you won't have a resonator. Or at least I hope you don't get a resonator, but you're right. Ready? Alright, boys. Let me get y'all listed. Victor match of Blades of 1. Alright. Now we're good, boys. Now we're good. Is that a dungeon from level 10? Been hella fast. Just some warriors in AoE. I can imagine, yeah. Yeah, if you just warrior AoE grinding, I could see it. So what is melee versus caster unfair to casters? I don't know, man. I feel like it depends on the class, but I do want to mix it up a bit. So what we'll do is we'll mix up the groups. We'll have caster group, we have melee group, and then we'll be like, all right, huge, chill. Let's mix up your groups a little bit. Open the groups back up and get some new bodies in, or potentially new faces, but also like reform the groups. So like Daniel's hanging out with Chill's group right now, but then maybe next time he'll be with huge. So I'll mix it up a bit tonight, as best we can. By the way, what's up, Salaban? Hey, my man. Hope you having a good one. You want to join us, by the way? Do you want to join us tonight? Warlock pet kick is bugged on Mark. Oh, really? That's actually nutty. Wait, that's on Forge. Like the axe toss or a Warlock please die? Oh, really? Wait, what if you sack? What if you do pet sack ability? I don't know if like Warlock pets are better or not, but I think if you pet sack, maybe that'll be a lot better. Potentially. You could always get pet sack a go, yeah? So Twitch. We got us a team 1 together with Chili Pilly. Looks gonna backburn, and we got us a 0 over as Unholy Death. I like them shoulders in your mug. Yo, that look good. What the heck? Hector. Wait, Hectalion? Hectalion. Gotta be first up. Going for the big hunt, trying to see if he can take down Huge as he goes in for the knockback. Actually, may just be going down there, trying to go for a Baker. I think it's just over. Oh my God. Boys, Demon Hunters are just absolutely insane. As Leroy trying to see if he can cut him down. Darkness getting dropped in by Hector. Hectalion. I want to call it Hector for some reason now. Fear onto Hector, trying to see if he can maybe get him. Does get him with the fear. Does he go for the setup? The big burst potentially. Literally utilizing crowd control, man. The sigil of fear. Trying to go for the hunt. Doesn't quite get it. Backing away. Potentially going to hit him with a hunt to follow. Silence. Trying to see if he can deny Hectalion any damn, but it's going to be a metamorphosis. If you can metamorphosis an ability, you can actually mute a quick interrupt on the I-beam. Hectalion may be in trouble picking up the demonic soul for a second. As Leroy trying to see if he can maybe keep the pressure rolling, and going to be stun reversal by Hectalion. Another stun by Leroy, taking him down in a quick blade. Dan's got him low enough where at that point, like if you get the stun on him, He's just gonna go down. And the fact is, Leroy isn't even playing the crit damn build. I actually would love to see you play crit damn build, but you're playing full mastery damn, which is so good and consistent. The Lightning Lasso out of Chicago. Still playing enhancement. I was gonna say, like, are you playing enhancement or Ellie? Actually gonna go for juke. Almost gets it. Almost gets a juke versus Leroy. Trying the very best to see if they can outpass him and outrun him. That's gonna be a stun totem next to him. Does catch him for a second, but super heavily DR'd at this point. It's gonna go for a bit of a follow. Chicago with a defensive Aegis Trinket, trying to reduce some of this chaos damage that's hitting him constantly. Or any of the fire damage too, because fire damage becomes chaos damage. Leroy trying to see if he can swoop back in there for a second. Does have a demon, can't slay it anytime he wants to. May want to, honestly, just to get himself health and a damage buff. If he's got himself any cooldowns, that's actually not a bad idea. I think right now he's just like hitting the pet just to make sure he gets a bit of extra leech healing. Gonna be a stun lasso out of Chicago, getting a bit of early damage versus Leroy, picking up the soul, does get himself fully topped off. Stun onto Chicago, does force a trinket out of the shaman though. That's gonna be yet another demon. What is this demon luck, by the way? This infernal luck is actually insane. Knocked back into Leroy, swoops back in with a hunt, chasing out of Chicago, catches him in a root. I think it may be over for the shaman, unless they got a heal right then and there. I think maybe over, possibly. Does get a stun totem around the corner, slowing down Leroy. Charging around towards Chicago. And is looking to maybe finish it up. Does Chicago have anything at all, dude? Demon Hunters, man. Not even playing the crit build. Literally all mastery build. Literally all magic damage build. The magic man right there. Daniel trying to see if he can maybe try to see if he can fight him. He's got to go for a bit of a slower game with the resets. Get some hots in. Leroy just not letting him really get him opener. It's going to be a stun forcing a trinket out of Daniel. As Leroy has every defensive available for this duel. So is that true? Do Demon Hunters have baseline blur at this point? Or is that like a bit of a misplay? Is that a mistake on the tooltips? Because we don't really see the blur available on town points anymore, town trees anymore. I think I guess to take away blur from Vengeance. But I wonder if that's on purpose or if that's an accident. Gonna be full bleeds out of Daniel, just try to see if he can rod down Leroy. Leroy does have a demon that he can just slay in order to get himself some healing, saving that demon soul in order to pick himself up a little bit extra. Bonus healing, bonus output. Daniel having to go very, very defensive here with a bark skin. Trying to go for as much self-healing as possible. Leroy just picking up all that healing with that leech, man. Absolutely just doing ridiculous amount of damage to Daniel. And to try to see if he can maybe silence out the Feral. Maybe Daniel has himself Bear Form, Friends of Regen. Trying to go for a bit of CC versus Leroy. Maim, got himself a little bit of healing. Playing out that Restoration of Energy to some degree. Trying to play a bit of a hybrid. But Leroy is just putting so much pressure on the guy. I don't think there's really much he can do. Stun around the corner. I think it may be over. Unless Leroy got anything. Unless Daniel got something up his sleeve. Got himself Friends of Regen. Bear Form still staying in. Maybe in the next Maim. And the next stun may be enough. I don't even know how you caught up health. Wait, how do you catch up all that health just now? He just stopped himself off out of nowhere. Maybe like a renewal. Big damage back reversal onto Daniel. Leroy just got so much pressure with that hunt. And does have an extra bonus demon to help him. Chills is gonna have to use everything here to take down Leroy. Try to stun him down. There is a demon right next to him. He has an easy way to heal. And while in Metamorphosis, he's got himself a pretty big leech. Gonna be a silencer to Leroy. He's gonna get yoinked back in. Trying to see if he can avoid Chili. Chili Philly. I like that name, by the way, a lot. Stun to follow as he does break out of it with an IBF. Trying to see if he can maybe ramp up some damage. Playing a dual wheel build, you don't really have the biggest burst damage, as not as big as like a pure two-hander, but I think your sustain should be a little bit better. So maybe that's something Chills can kind of leverage. Although I guess Leroy, I don't really know if it's a good idea to fight a demon hunter in a sustain play, especially with so many demons that you spawning in. Wait, how do you even kill the demon? Hold on. How did that demon even die? Hold on a second. How did that demon even die? Can Chilpas kill it? There's no way, right? He just killed it, picking up a soul, stun. Chills has not a lot of health real left. Trying to go for a little bit of damage himself. Getting those tear set procs in order to get himself bonus frosty damage. Leroy and Chills are both extremely low. Chilpas may have to go for emergency healing. Got himself a spell warning, maybe an AMS. Gonna be feared to fall. It can break out of it with a Lichborn if he wants to. Does use it. And maybe we'll use it in order to get himself a couple of death glows just to maintain his health as best as humanly possible. It looks like Leroy is actually playing it very, very defensively. Battle Master Trinket. If Chills could just live out the Battle Master Trinket, he may be okay. Jumping down, trying to avoid the demon, where Leroy just got a DPS the pet just to get whatever leech he can, and then kill it with a glaive toss at the very, very end. So he's got himself like as much bonus healing as he can really get. If he can get himself Metamorphosis on top of it, then it's going to give him extra leech. So when he kills the pet, that gives him even more healing output. And to try to see if he can save that thing for a little bit. Chilpas forcing out the demon. Leroy not picking up the soul. He's got to keep it in there. Like in case he actually needs it. He may have to pick it up just to take it into a damage phase with Chili. Chain of Ice to try to see if he could disconnect from the Demon Hunter. Chill's just waiting for some cooldowns with the Death of the Cage, just trying to get any kind of bronze damage onto Leroy, trying to go for AMS as the Hunt comes down. And he may be able to, I don't really know, if he can maybe stun a Hunt mid-air, maybe that's how you bypass it. Stun onto Leroy, does have a trick, gets silenced onto Chili, maybe in a bit of trouble. Hunt to fall as he's stunned up fully with the Demon charging out at him. Chili trying to see if he can maybe bypass this damage with the Dome. Actually, the Dome is going to be massive here, reducing a lot of that chaos damage, magic damage that Leroy got going on. As Chili got himself a full runic power weapon, fueling him full of resources, but it may not be enough. We're only so far into the game, only 12% damage, but it's quite a lot of damage reduced. Stun onto Chill, does break out with an IBF. He's on his last leg right now with AMS, the only thing that's really available right now as a defensive list. He got a lot of runic power. Definitely see his AMS as soon as humanly possible. As they were just walking in, going for a hit and run, leeching as much health as he can, backing away from Chill pills. And that the whole time, he's just surviving. Chill's got some damage, trying to see if he can make a play. The stun is actually lasting for quite a long time. Reversing the silence back into Chills, trying to reduce how much value Chill pills gets out of those cooldowns. Chills may have to AMS it here. AMS, Leroy may be in trouble, trying to see if he can catch up a little bit of healing. All this chaos damage getting absorbed, trying to see if he can bypass Chill. He summons a full new pet as an undead and sacrifices it. Can't really get a stun into Leroy. Leroy picking up health, I'm not really sure from where, maybe Battlemasters. Stun into Chill. As he got himself Lichborn, Mania to Death Pact immediately. Tried to see if he can survive it. Tried to save the Death Pact until later. Blind onto Leroy. He's going to have the pet breaking that blind. He has a pet that he can kill. He does have a Battlemaster Trinket, so he is sitting on borrowed health. But he's recovered so much while in Metamorphosis. It is actually insane. Chill with the Death Pact. Can't really heal himself for now. Try to see if he can slow down Leroy. I don't really know if he can do much about it. And there goes the Hunt. Just absolutely wipes out all your health. And you have still Death Pact on you. You can't really heal. With Zero going to be up next with an AMS, trying to see if he can fight it. Gargo joining in, trying to go for the big grippy hand, going to be that in prison. As he got the pet fully empowered, could potentially go for like a full army build. He needs to spend as much runic power as he can in order to make that Gargoyle extra strong. Stun to follow. Leroy actually going for immunity. Wait, could this Death Knight, could this Unholy Death Knight actually overpower a Demon Hunter? This is the first. Oh my god, he actually does get it. There's no way he actually does get it. Dude, out of everybody that has fought through the Demon Hunter as best as they could, all they needed is Zero Imperial, the Unholy Death Knight Supreme with his with his undead army. That is actually so good. Going in for a couple of death cores to follow. As Please Die, trying to see if he can maybe avoid it. Maybe just gonna go for a bit of a rot strat. It took me saying that choke though. I've never seen Demon Hunter that don't really stand them. Yeah, is that crazy, man? Non-stop demon procs, yeah. Non-stop demon procs. You are in demon form a lot longer than normal. Like your I-beam puts you in demon form for like 30 seconds instead of like 6 seconds for some reason. So they're a little bit bugged. They're a little bit strong. So you basically perma demon. But yeah, those procs, demon procs, full meta, all that damn. It's incredible. Hunt, yeah. The fact that they can do a Hunt and have a Necrolord Covenant ability at the same time, it is kind of crazy. Zero getting hit with a Mortal Coil. Please Die, trying to see if he can make a play. He's going for a couple of Shadow Bolts there too. I don't know if he's got himself like a Shadow Bolt build, but I imagine he would, because free Shadow Bolts, I mean, who's going to say no to those? AMS up for Zero, trying to see if he can set up some damage versus Please Die. Dusted himself the army, got the army. He should have a Gargoyle, I believe. Got himself a couple of Death Claws to follow Please Die, trying to see if he can back up out of there. Maybe can grip him back down to him. As long as the pets are attacking Please Die, he'll be in a good spot. Drain life does get interrupted. Does he have any more CC to follow? That's going to be a quick succubus CC from the Incubus. As Zero is actually just rotting down little by little. He does have the pets, so maybe those pets could eventually overpower Please Die. As he's dropping down, he definitely wants to go for a new set of pets. Does have himself the execute ability on him. If he gets low enough for health, maybe Soul Reap could execute him potentially. Since Imperial is running the tier set. Stun onto the Warlock, got himself the Dark Pact. There's going to be a Mortal Call, send him in the other direction. Going to be the pet to interrupt the cast of Please Die. Trying to get some casts in there. Does he have any more healing? Amos keeping Zero actually alive and denying Please Die any kind of heal whatsoever. I think he just might have him. Just had him with a biggie AMS. He's got to be running the AMS heal. And I imagine he's running like the Absorb increase, because the Absorbs at 36% dampening are actually looking kind of good. Keep procs so many demons. It is a lot of demon procs, man. It is a ton of demon procs. And it's going to be a rogue up next with High Key. Man, I still feel so bad for all you assassination rogues. You can't even Shadow Step, man. Zero trying to see if he can maybe survive this IBF gonna use. Has a Dark Pact in his back pocket. Trying to maybe get the Rogue out in the open. Potentially. Does use the Dark Pact really early. And I think if it's sacrifice the pet just to give himself whatever heal he can. Could pick up the eyes potentially. There's eyes on the other side. It's really going to be down to the DK to try to see if he can potentially mosey his way over there. Has the AMS maybe with a sex setup by the Rogue. I believe he's already used quite a lot of his cooldowns. I don't think he'll be seeing Sepsis in this opener. AMS up for 0 immediately. Got himself the Gargoyle. Disarm until the DK, but he's got himself plenty of damage. As long as he's got runic power to spend, the Gargoyle should actually get himself a lot of healing. Trying to go for Death Glow as much as possible. Death Strikes to follow. Evasion out for the Rogue. Zero is actually super low on health. Get himself a little bit more healing. Just uses his best to do enough damage. As soon as the Rogue's evasion falls, he may be in a bit of trouble. That's a lot of Army of the Dead surrounding him. The pet does get dissipated from the Death formation. Oh, wait, you actually did get a Shadow Step. I was gonna say it for a second. You actually so close, so incredibly close there. Dots versus all these pets, all that damage back to back, so close, and you did get a Shadow Step. But dude, Leroy, my goodness, dude, Demon Hunters are insane right now, aren't they? Actually insane. I actually kind of want to see Leroy do like a full crit build, like know your enemy build. I want to see how good you'll play that, because imagine it'll be insane. I see my dot and next second, not dot. With the DK, do they have like a talent where AMS removes all your dots? Or am I wrong on that? It could be a bug. I guess it's possible that it could be a bug. If you got an open in 1v5, let me know. Sounds good. Sounds good, my guy. I'll let you know. Let me know, Johan and Shields, if you guys are ready, or if you guys want to switch up the groups a little bit. Because if you guys want to mix them up, we definitely can. We got Strand looking for more. Let us test? Yeah, let us test. Where's the Unholy DK? Or DK in general. I don't think there's Unholy DKs out here on the Horde side, but I know there's Death Knights on the Alliance side. Chills, let me know if you need help inviting people in. I could probably help you out, my guy. Looking for DKs? I don't think there's any. But yeah, Chills, let me know when you're ready and we'll be good to go. Boys, again, man, my voice really started giving out there. Ooh. Let me get some coffee at the very least, man. Yeah, it's just in the 30-second meta. It's so hard to fight, I guess. Yeah, it is tough. All right, you boys are ready? Black Hole maybe? Rook. All right, boys. Let's get Shala in here. Yeah, I do wonder like if that's something they maybe have to fix. It's like the demon procs. I like that they're procking a lot, or maybe it's like he's just getting super lucky. I'm not really sure yet. Like it could be that he's just getting extremely lucky, or it could be that he's just, I don't know. Let us see the Leroy build. So he's playing like a full mastery build by any means necessary. He's playing into Hunt and he's playing into Immolation Aura, because Immolation Aura is a fire damage, but it transforms into chaos damage with by any means necessary. So it gives him big value, so you can play like a Master Versa build, and you can just get lots of raw, flat damage. And then you can also use Hunt, which is nature damage, transforms into chaos damage, so he gets benefits from Mastery. But if you play the crit build, I do feel like it procs more than alive. Yeah, but I can't tell if it's like it's just RNG, because I know in live, sometimes you can just get him a lot, and other times you just are drained and you just are starving for demon procs. And I'm just not sure what version are we looking at here. Like, is this a busted version or not nearly as busted? Like, who knows really, yeah? Honestly. So Twitch, we got ourselves Daniel gonna be first up over for the team. One with a please die as a warlock, trying to see if we can go for early fear, interrupted immediately. With an Incubus, you can't really do much in terms of CC, and the Feral Druid has to go for a soul burn with a Warlock Hellstone immediately. With Daniel try to go for a reset, just landing those dots and run them down. Please die. Honestly, may have to swap out to a different pet. I mean, maybe the Incubus could be good. Maybe if he swaps out from cat form into like human form, trying to heal himself, maybe then you can catch him really quickly with a quick Succubus CC, Incubus CC, seduction. But I don't really know. Gonna be immediate port as he sees the Feral leaping in on him. At least he lit through a good portion of the Berserk damage, but this is where Please Die needs to look for the recovery. Definitely needs to look for a drain and keeping the dots on Daniel as best as humanly possible. As the Feral is just looking to get behind the pillar. I do want to kind of build Daniel's play in. I imagine like a full bleed build, like rake damage, rip damage, maybe go for cheaper bites, I imagine. Who knows though? He's definitely building calm points off of that pet. But please, they just gotta wait behind the pillar. Has to go for mortal call around the corner. Kind of limited on what he can really do. He's trying to see if he can avoid the feral as best as he can, but definitely it's a drain at some point. He's gonna summon new pet, trying to go for the hunt to increase the value of his dots. Actually, the hunt could be pretty crazy. If you get the hunt and all your dots are taken out quickly, and you go for rapid contagion, I imagine that would be a really good burst. It's going to be a main which please die. Does have a wall. Having to rotate every single defensive. Is going to get himself another Warlock Healthstone. Massive heal. This is a perfect opportunity to recover. Is going to go for a port though. As the Nil just eating a couple dots. The Feral Druid is pressuring the Warlock so much. The Warlock can't really get much of a cast off versus him. Leaving back in, trying to go for Drain Life. No Skull Bash available for a while. This is a perfect opportunity for you to recover, but also a perfect opportunity to get all the damage out, all of your dots, get the Rod out of the way, get the Hunt rolling in, get the Agony and the Corruption. Trying to go for Sun around the corner while the Incubus is out. Does catch the Incubus Seduction. Perfect opportunity for the Warlock to swing around and get all the dots versus the Nil. Exactly what he needed. Mortal is going to set up a hunt. Potentially big damage is to go for big setup. Does go for Darklet to extend all those dots. The Nil can get rid of the Agony if he wants to, but all the rest of those dots are doing 20% more damage. So they're actually taking quite a bit behind the pillar. Having to go for a very defensive play. Trying to go for regrowth as best as possible. And this is actually quite a bit of raw damage. Please, I could do more of that. I feel like eventually the Nil would just be pressured and just go over the edge. But he definitely needs to catch him maybe out of cat form. Mortal call needs to happen here immediately as he gets hit with a maim. Fear to follow does catch him. Full dots. Is going to be Trinket with his Shadow Melt for a second as the Nil goes behind the pillar. Is going to go for a bit of a reset. If the Incubus can swing around there to land that Succubus CC, that would be perfect. But you really have to play the big mind games versus the Nil here. Please die. Definitely have to play like a big mind games here with the Incubus. Put it behind the pillar, making sure as soon as the Nil retreats, because you know he's going to retreat eventually. As soon as he pops out of cat form, hit him with the CC, then load him up with dots, making sure that all those dots are maximized in value. But it's kind of rough, honestly. Mortal call for a maim. Do trade. That's going to be tricked out of the Warlock. Does get a fear. Perfect opportunity for you to get full set of dots on the Nil. Trying to go for a big setup with the drain to follow. The Nil actually taking quite a bit of pressure from the drain, which is a good amount of healing and good amount of damage. You just need to deny this Feral the stealth. You need to deny him the pillar. You need to deny him ability to reset behind the pillar. If you can keep a Haunt and the UA full set of dots rolling as long as possible, you'll be in a fantastic spot. Trying to go for a bit of a fear. Does catch him around the corner. Perfect opportunity to get all the dots. Trying to get a slow on the guy with a Malefic Rapture on top of it. And hopefully you have a Hunt there as well. Maybe go for a Succubus Incubus CC. And then he'll try to build some calm points, maybe setting up for a main. Berserk for Subtle Bleeds is where Please Die needs to have every single cooldown available. Do we see a Warlock Soulstone? Do we have a Soulstone? We do have a Hellstone with a Mortal Call versus the Nil. You need to get the Hunt in there. You need to get that Hunt in there because that thing, 20% more damage in the dots, is huge amount of output. Actually, even more than that because the Hunt amplifies damage, but also your dots amplified with the Hunt. Massive drain for Please Die. Try to see if he can catch up and heals. He's going to port behind the pillar. Dust of Bleeds rolling on him. He may just die here though. Dark Pact is ready. He could use Dark Pact. Definitely should use it. CC onto the Feral Druid. If you can swing around all your dots on him, it would be fantastic. Definitely needs to use Dark Pact and Wall as soon as possible. Does extend all his bleeds with all his dots with the Dark Glare, however. So maybe this man has a Mortal Call. Daniel does have a Trinket, so if you can't Mortal Call, fear him immediately. Maybe bypass the Trinket. You will be in a tight spot. As he does pull the pet back for a second, Daniel catches up a reset, wants to see if he can charge out. Please, that could be in a tight spot, trying to go for a wall. Maybe that'll be enough, but Daniel just bleeds the boy out completely. It's literally dots versus dots kind of gameplay there. It's actually kind of nutty. With Haki, Haki, I don't know how you're going to catch up to Feral, man. Not having Shadow Step is going to be painful here, but I believe in you, my guy. Daniel does have every cooldown available for this one, though. Bark Skin, everything. He sees cooldowns out of the Rogue. We're not seeing a death mark, however, so the Rogue maybe is waiting for it. It's going to be Kiddish out on Daniel. Big damage. Sepsis. This is where the wall comes out for Daniel. Did not have to shrink it for it. I think it's just Sepsis. I don't know if there was a death mark there. Maybe just Sepsis, no death mark yet. So maybe Haki is saving that for later. Does get himself maybe reset. That's going to be a swipes by the Feral Druid, trying to keep the Rogue out in the open. As Haki does go for cheap shot, so he's going to DR himself quite a bit. Could go for a blind to Daniel as well. Maybe blind, may need to use it right there. Maybe to follow, doesn't only just take you out. Haki needs himself healing. Does get a Shadow Step. Wait, Shadow Step actually worked that time around. Cloak of Shadows maybe helping you a little bit. Sim pickup is definitely a must, and you want to keep the Feral in combat, not re-stealthing as best as humanly possible. I don't know if you get it. You need to get a blind on the thing immediately. Maybe catches a reset, stun. Shaki has nothing left really. Maybe a blind, does get evasion rolling in. Full dots on it and null. Those dots gonna be enough with Shiv and everything. If you can just maximize the value of your bleeds and dots, you may be okay. Actually, quite a bit of damage on the null. He's just dying to this dots melting. Regrowths and everything, corrodes and ruptures are just doing work. But the null should be able to get Haki out in the open. Haki is playing for a cheat death though. Blind, the null trinkets out of it. I don't know if you got stun. Main before the rogue can get anything done with bites back to back. Full bleeds with Berserk. There's nothing Haki can do. As soon as you get that Berserk bleed on you, there's nothing you can do. He does get the stun. Dots are rolling, but if only you had maybe a death mark there while the full stun was up, maybe then you could make something happen. Leroy going to be up next at the 6-minute mark. Dampening finally slowly creeping in little by little. So annoying the feral dot high heal playstyle. He's trying to play to win. So, I mean, can't really hate the class. Oh, you can't hate the player. I think we can, like, I'm not going to say, you know, oh, you can't say what you like or what you don't like. I'm not going to hate the player. Daniel's playing feral really good. But yeah, I did agree with you. I'm not a big fan of, like, the whole cheesy dots. But hey, maybe that's how you got to play, right? It's a new expansion. Maybe that's what we're going to see out of feral druids. I am hoping maybe like a bite, shred, focus build, like staying in combat, healing stuff will be the meta. But maybe like the put bleeds and it's kind of AFK. Maybe the playstyle. Who knows? We'll need to wait and see. That's just one playstyle. We'll see what's available. Leroy, try to see if he can catch up to Null. Does catch him in the stun. Going for big damage. Maybe Chaos Strikes and Nihilus do the work. Does get him in. But Daniel did walk into that with nothing left. Zero, the man that was able to stop Leroy last time, shut him down. Last duel is going to be immediate darkness. Leroy does get some reinforcements with a demon that's attacking him, but still, it's a heal. Still reinforcements. Zero, try to see if he can get some damage out. Going to be AMZ to follow. Trying to maybe get him to full army. Does not summon the gargoyle here. Could potentially get the gargoyle rolling in as well. As Leroy's backing up out of there as soon as possible. Picking up the demon soul and swiping himself away from Zero. Trying to see if he can back up out of there completely. Unfortunately, bleeds do nothing. I wonder if like a shred build or like a swipe energy focus build, like a more bite build, maybe the play. But that's why we're here to test, yeah? Leroy trying to see if he can get some damage in. Gonna be a dark bag by Zero. But he could also be scaling too. Like, to be fair, it could be like Bleeds not scaled properly yet at level 60. A mess up for Zero. Got himself the gargoyle. Maybe the gargoyle will do something. Zero just gonna suspending as much runic power as he can at no help whatsoever with the dark bag. Battle masters, I believe. Sacrificing the pet even though it's empowered to try to maybe get himself a little bit of health, a little bit of survivability. Trying for death strikes back to back. And I think Leroy's is gonna have him. Dude, the Demon Hunter is literally the world boss hero. But hey, Team 1 also has the Demon Hunter of their own. So maybe if Leroy can live long enough, maybe they'll be facing one versus the other. Chicago trying to see if he can blast him out. Double stun onto Leroy. As he's trying to activate I-Beam. Gonna be that counter. Wait, does counter take down Leroy? He's not focusing on Totem at all. He's not focusing on Totem whatsoever. Wait a second. Is that how Chicago beats him? I-Beam counter completely. Just continuing to blast him out. Hunt to follow. Does it counter back? Looks like the counter sort of disappeared as the hunt came out. Leroy is finding himself at very, very low health though. Does go for immunity for a second. Dude, the fact that you have immunity and a leech is actually kind of insane. Honestly, stun onto Chicago, trying to see if he can maybe wait out and sacrifice the pet once and he actually needs some healing. Chicago trying to maybe go for whatever survivability they got, but oh my god. The Master Generation just cannot compete against the raw leech of a Demon Hunter in Metamorphosis. And Hector is going to try to see, Hectelion is going to try to see if he can bypass him. Let's go for the high beam, but the Imprison kind of bugs him out. Fear to follow. Leroy trying to maximize the amount of control he has. Stun onto Heck. Maybe we get a trick out of Hectelion. Looks like he's gonna set it. Double stun. Maybe does get a trick out of Leroy. So for Hectelion, that could be pretty good. Does get an imprison onto Leroy. There's gonna be a demon join in. Hectelion needs to give himself as much healing as possible, but looks like, oh my god, Leroy! Just absolutely blasting him out. I can't believe it. Hectelion came in. You got a double stun on him. The man decided to hold on to it perfectly fine. The guy got himself a big hunt to recover, and you're still overpowering his healing. I wonder what kind of a build Hectelion got going on then. Because maybe it's like, maybe Leroy figured something out that Hectelion hasn't yet. Stun onto Leroy with a Salsa Forest Chili, trying to see if he can maybe bypass him AMS because he's expecting that or reflect back from Leroy. Trying not to shut down his own burst. Leroy sniping out the demon while in meta, activating big damage towards the demon. Massive hunt onto Chill Pills, just absolutely obliterating his health bar. The man's left with nothing, trying to go for a blind while the man is mid-meta, just absolutely immunes it. You gotta be kidding me, dude. How do you fight a Demon Hunter? They're literally world boss of Dragonflight. Actually insane. I thought it was going to be an expansion of Evokers, you know? I thought it was the time of dragons has come. The year of the dragons, the year of Demon Hunter. Legion 2.0, man. All over the place. Except, I don't think even Demon Hunters were busted in Legion like this. Actually trying to see if he could fight through it. Silence to follow. Trying to avoid that sigil as best as he can. Barely scraping enough runic power just to get himself one measly little death strike. And Leroy just summons literally an army. This man is playing Demonology Warlock while playing Havoc. He's summoning more pests at Demonology. All he needs is another portal. Big stunner to Leroy. Does the Death Knight turn it around on him? Is going to be silenced. Reverse back into Chili as Leroy picks up a bunch of health. Unless Chilpa's got something here. Trying to get Death Strikes back to back. Get himself a bit of runic power. Maybe MS will follow potentially. Oh my god, that is so close. That is incredibly close, boys. I can't believe it. I actually can't believe it. This guy is literally a world boss. He's literally a Legion world boss. That somehow made it into Dragonflight. Dragonflight Downs. I think he went for a mastery focused immolation or build with Know Your Enemy. I mean, I can show you what his sounds are if I can find him here for a second, boys. What doesn't Demon Hunter have? Casting? Yeah, well, only Hunt, right? But even then, you can't really interrupt that either. Let me show. Also, you have 102 health. I don't even know where you get that from. How do you have so much health? Oh, that way. That's why. All right, this is build though. It's kind of nutty. It's kind of nutty. He went to the right-hand side of the tree. I really want to see you try play Know Your Enemy, Leroy. I really want to see you play Know Your Enemy. But yeah, it's crazy. Yo, Strand said he got a 1v5s. He's trying to see if he can get 1v5s. 1v5 duels, boys. That's what this is. Yeah. Alrighty, boys. Let me know how the groups are, if the groups are ready, if you're looking for more, and if you guys need help with the groups. I can help you out maybe a little bit here and there. Any groups open? Checking for you. Checking for you, my guy. I'm seeing I probably will get more town points. Oh yeah, I feel you. But I would like to see, like, I wonder if it's possible for you to pick up the, because you need this for healing. So I wonder if it's possible for you to like put points here. Maybe like cut Burning Wound out. Because you are limited on town points, you are right. Demonic Appetite. Yeah, it's kind of hard not to grab Demonic Appetite though. But like, I guess you would sacrifice immunity for like initiative maybe. Yeah, it is quite a lot of points to commit. Like if you went for normal stun but not Fell Eruption, and maybe picked up Isolated Prey. Actually, if you went no Fell Eruption and maybe like consolidated some towns in this regard and went for Isolated Prey, that could give you a proper stun. Plus also more Fury. That could maybe kind of okay. I just really want to see you try Know Your Enemy. I think it'd be kind of cool. But it's up to you, my guy. Are we ready? Raid boss in with us now. Alright, Night King, when are you ready, my guy? Let me know. Or if you need help looking for groups, let me know. Also, boys, I apologize for my voice today. Try my best here. Does the channel in the Feral kind of pumps? I wish I had a Feral out here. Which one? There's a talent for Feral that kind of pumps. Which one, my guy? I think Sassorok need to turn to Vendetta. Kill him. I actually think that the new I think the new ability is interesting. I see why they did it. I think the new ability doesn't that benefit better from AoE though? Doesn't ability benefit more from AoE, or does it not? Because I think that's what they were trying to do, is make abilities similar. Because this one plays with your resources more heavily. It amplifies the benefits of your bleeds and dot damage a little bit more than just a flat 20% damage increase. But doesn't it also play better with the AoE? Rip and Tear. Yeah, that one I think could be interesting. Imagine like ripping over and over and over and over. Just like short rips. That could be interesting. That could be... So is that what you ran there? Rip and Tear? That ain't bad at all. Let me know when ready or if you're looking. Let me know if are or if looking. As soon as Night King lets me know if he's ready or not, we can get him up and running. Wimple is looking for more, so I want to see if we can get Wimple in Night King's group. Johan is no longer has Leroy. Right, boys, ain't with us now. Okay. Yeah, Leroy, you're insane, by the way. Demon Hunters are nutty. But also, this guy plays pretty well, too. And Strand wants to go for 1v5 as well. Wimple, send up, Chicago. Invite yet, says 4. Okay, let me check. I guess Chicago lead, but I keep getting alerts. Okay. I'll join and invite help. Okay. I see. I can get you in 1 sec. I can get you in 1 second. So Chicago, I gotta join you real quick. Let me try this. If I sign up for Chicago's team, do I get in? Okay, let's try. Oh, your name's Chicago. Chili Pilly, maybe? Oh, I don't know how to spell Chili Pilly. Gotta be sweet. I'm trying to figure out, is any of these guys in Chili's groups? Okay, am I gonna get invited? I probably can't get invited either. Chicago, can you spell out your character's name real quick in the chat? The Warrior tonight, I want to get Warriors in, but I asked early if you could join in. I don't want to get him in as well as possible. I definitely want to get him in. I want to get as many boys as I can tonight. So Chicago, if you can just type out your name, I'll just try a couple different servers. I'm just trying to see if I can, maybe I can join through chill. Chili Pilly Pillies Barack cigar maybe? Or not? Okay, well I gotta do it. Request invite. Chili Pillies. I can get on? You're more than welcome to. Expected Patronum, honestly. Chili P.I. is Anastarian. Okay, no Anastarian Chili Pilly. Barack cigar. Sack. Okay. I'll try to do chill pills until then. What's another server? Lycanthos. Benedictus. So apparently no chili pills on Benedictus. This has gotta be wrong. It's another server. Is he who's Nabundo? That's another one. Maybe it's Nabundo. Nobundo. Not Bobunto. I tried every single chill. I tried every server chilled. It wasn't letting me in. I know Chicago got a lead, but I thought maybe I could get invited through you anyway. Oh, these guys. Wait. Is it Abe that needs a group? Oh, both Abe needs a group too. Abe, Fisker, and Johan need a group. And so is Chicago. Yeah, so if I can get one of you guys, I guess Chicago's name, I could try a couple different servers. Because if I could do a request invite thing, then maybe that can work. Or Chicago, can you do /invite Dal Spectator Benedictus? Yeah, /invite Dal Spectator Benedictus. I can tap it out in chat if you want me to, Chicago. Like in the stream chat. I'm just trying to find a way. So, oh, there we go. Okay, so now I'm in. Should be able to invite that guy in. Wimble. Can I not invite Wimble? Hi, Dal. Heya. Wimble, sign up again. I'm gonna try to see if I can get you in. I should be able to sign up. Normal queue. Gonna definitely take a second. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Wimble. Okay, so can you invite Wimble now? Or is it not letting you? Pass lead. Pass lead if it won't let you in. Oh my god, I got all these chats out here. Because if you pass me a lead, then I can do a /invite. Because I have them right here. I can type out the name and it should work. Hopefully. Because then you guys got 5. And then we can get stranded in the other team, actually. So that'll work. Hey, Dad, what's up, Ashley? Hope you're having a good one. Oh, no. Pass, lead, plus... Is Chicago dueling? Oh, they're dueling. Hold on. They are dueling. 1 sec. My god. Okay, cool. That's my group. Nice. All good. Did you get in a group? Or... Yeah. Yes. So I'm gonna make us another party. It's not letting invite. Okay, invite... Wimble... Anasterian. Target is unfriendly. What do you mean unfriendly? Oh my god. Oh. Alright, I don't know why. Okay, well maybe I could do it like this. Inspect. I don't know what's going on. Okay, invite. Wait, Wimble, can I add you in reality? Let's try this. Let's try this. Add me on real ID. Maybe that will help. I'm trying to see if I can add you. As request join the group. I definitely want to get you in. It's not letting me accept friend requests. Weird. Weird. Let me try something else. Else. So what I'll do is I'll delist us. Delist. I'm the leader of the group, yeah. Raid. I can't invite him for some reason. And I'll try to, I guess I'll make a second group, another one. I'll call it Molten Core. Maybe then I can invite. Try now. Because then I can get Strand in here, but for some reason I can't invite this guy. It's not letting me invite you for some reason. Fight. Wimble. Anasterian. It says target is unfriendly. I got into the other group. Okay. Works. Wouldn't let me in for some reason. PTR is kinda buggy. That works out. Strand, where are you? Strand? It is what it is. I appreciate you for being patient. Strand, where are you? Big C. Is Strand in Cama somewhere? Probably out in the open world. Okay, Strand, I'm trying to see if I can get you in now. Okay, I don't remember which server. Okay, invite T-Strand. T-Strand, what are you, Broxigar? Are you Nabundo? Nabundo. Are you Anasteri? Oh, you look at Thoth. Lycan Thoth. Okay, finally, yeah. Sorry about that, boys. Alright, I'll make Chicago lead again. Okay. Chicago. Okay, Chic is lead. I forgot to delist, so I am sorry. We're ready to queue though. Cool. Alrighty. I think we're ready to chat. I'll give him a second to delist and we'll be good to go. Sorry about this chat, man. PTR is a little bit rough. It's a little bit difficult to get PTR up and running sometimes. Especially with Dragonflight. It's still buggy. I don't really know, like, bug report. Can't invite people into cross-faction groups. Causes LUI errors and can't even invite them when I am looking at them. Hey Dal, hey how you doing? Alrighty, so we got cool groups. Spectator match, Johan and Chicago. Just making sure. Ashley, hey, how you doing? Submit. Chicago 5. What's the server? What? Boom, Bob, pop off. I believe in my man. I'd love to see it. Love to hear that. Love to hear that, my guy. Thank you for joining the Strand. You got stuff to build tonight, yeah? I'm very excited to see what you got, my guy. Scroll lock. Why am my keyboard even enabling that ever? Hello? Alrighty, boys. We got us another 5V5 1v1 duel for the night. Let's have some fun tonight, yeah, boys? That was a good old time. Yo, boys, thanks so much for joining, by the way. I know the PTR duel is like, it takes a second for people to, you know, go out of the way to go on PTR. I appreciate you, boys. It's not as easy as doing them on live. So, appreciate you guys for joining. I appreciate everybody that's participating. And also very much appreciate you guys trying different builds and trying different plays and seeing what works and seeing what doesn't. It's super fun hanging y'all here. And also, we got a lot of variety tonight too, so that's awesome. Wait, is Leroy not in? Wait, nobody has Leroy in the team. Are you kidding me? Wait, Demon Hunter's taking a bit of a backseat? I'm interested who's going to be top at this point. I think it's going to be a totem pole, man. It might be DK or one of the shamans, honestly. Or maybe Wimble will come in and pop off, because Arcane is nuts right now. Alrighty, boys, let's have some fun tonight, yeah? Switch. We got ourselves Team 1 together with Hickey. Shadow got himself first up. Is Shadow Step gonna work this time? Huge Buttman over in Team 1. We got a Kiosk in the bag, just sleeping. We got Wimble ready to go with Aaron. H. It's Aaron, though. Aaron, maybe? I don't even know. Zero gonna be first up over for the Team 2. Getting shot immediately by the rogue with full bleeds. Everything got him so full AMS ready to go. Is that even Deathmark as well? Maybe. Massive damage reversal by the Death Knight. Stunning the rogue for a second. Does have a trinket, but I guess does not use it. Maybe something happened in between. But did not have a trinket used. That or maybe just didn't have a trinket ready. That's going to be a big blast of damage out of the Ellie Shaman to follow as the Death Knight is still dotted up from all those bleeds. And the poison is ruined by huge bot pet. Just trying to establish full control over the Death Knight. Trying to go for a little bit over that icy, what is it? Ice build? Wait, what is it called? Ice cap? No, maybe not ice cap. No, it's something else. Ice flurry. I think actually going for ice flurry. I wonder what kind of a build you got going on. Because you either got big lava burst build or massive Earthshock build or Lightning Bolt build. Who knows, honestly. Going to be a big grip by the Death Knight onto the LA Shaman. Trying to go for a bit of a trinket. So hoping to maybe get escape from Zero. Trying to see maybe if you can root him out potentially. Trying to go for Frost Strikes back to back. Does quite a bit of damage. Going to be a Spell Warden Rocket for Zero passively. And it's actually quite a bit decent shield that he's getting from those Spell Wardens too. As you trying to see if you can maybe swing around the boy. Trying to drop in maybe a Lava Burst. Massive damage. Actually blasting him out. Big Earthshock to follow. And this is where Zero is going to go for a little bit of a reset. Got himself the Death Pack ready to go. Massive Earthshock by huge. Big blast to follow. Does he have enough damage to finish it off? Zero looking for a little bit of a reheal. More Lava Burst flying out. But that goes the AMS. Huge has no health whatsoever. And I think he does go down to a clawing shadow from a distance too. That is so unfortunate. So much rage damage for the Death Knight too. All that passive damage with the pet. Stun onto Zero. Actually getting surrounded by an army of demons. Going to be trying to join in together with a Obelisk too. But Zero just trying to see if he can fight him. Going to be Silence on Aaron. Honestly, Silence on Tyrant may not be the worst idea either. Because that thing keeps casting at you while the Warlock is just kind of running circles around you. Zero trying to see if he can get himself as much recovery. That Tyrant just continuing to blast him out. I think Zero may just die to all these pets. IBF trying to give himself as much survivability as possible. But at that point, all those defenses, man, there's only so much you can do when you got no health. Strand trying to see if he can get himself a cheesy play. Staying in camo while the pet is on Aaron. It looks like maybe pulling the pet back potentially. Oh yeah, he did pull the pet back in the corner. Gonna be a fear onto the pet. Strand just kind of waiting out. He's literally cheesing him out. Trying to go for kill commands back to back. He also can get kill commands that give him random procs of attacks. Is gonna go for a couple of dots. Just trying to get all the damage onto Aaron. It looks like maybe focusing the damage onto one of the pets. But Strand, I think it was hitting literally one of the demon doggers just now. Accidentally. Going to be a mortal call by the Warlock. Trying to see if he can get himself a bit of a breather away from Strand. The Strand closes the gap very quickly with a flanker strike. There goes, I believe it's called the Coordinated Assault. Because I don't think he's playing the Spearhead, is he? Going to be Dark Pack for Aaron. Trying to see maybe if he can give himself a little bit more defense. Got himself a pretty meaty shield versus Strand. And Strand may be looking at that turtle shell at this point. He's not really super high on health anymore. Henrigal Dunce coming down for Aaron back to back, summoning up a full demonic army. Definitely is looking for a little bit of crowd control versus Strand. Got himself a massive heal, and as soon as he sees a heal, Strand looking to me back up out of there with that turtle. Potentially go for a bit of a medic, but it's trying to go for a reset. Maybe a camo because the pet should be out of combat. Does not get a camo as the demon dogger charges out, and Aaron does end up taking him out with pets, fighting him down. Next is either going to be Chill or Daniel or potentially Chicago. It looks like Dan is going to be up next, with Aaron trying to see if he can consolidate himself towards the his side of the arena where the ports are. Trying to see if he can give himself maybe an escape to a berserk up. Aaron's going to have to try to find a way to deal with this. Daniel actually taking a lot of damage from these pets. Got himself a Shadow Mill for a second, letting those dots drop down. The Warlock does have a Dark Pack potentially, but does he have a Warlock Hellstone? Does he have a Hellstone with a... Does he have a Hellstone Soul Burn? That's something I'm gonna have to get used to because I'm not used to Soul Burn at all, boys. It's been so long since I've seen Soul Burn. I think last time I had Soul Burn was like what, MOP, if not WAD, when Warlocks could still do Soul Burn, Soul Swap to put up all their dots, which is kind of nutty. Gonna be a time potentially out for Aaron. Needs him some survivability, but Daniel just bites the boy's head up before he even gets a chance. Wimble gonna be up next, trying to see if he can charge out towards Daniel, trying to keep him in combat as best as possible, and is open to steal all of his buffs, all of his advantages. Quick breath into a Ring of Frost, knocking him back into the ring actually with a full touch of the Arcane Surge, massive missile damage. Oh my god, Daniel, you're actually dead. Wait, if the mage catches up to you, you got all the time. You're gonna potentially be dead. Oh my god, he has something to wall. Does Wimble have an execute build? Absolutely just blast him out, get interrupted on it, stun to follow, shrink it, barrage. Does he have a barrage execute? I don't know if he does, but he's barraging you. Oh my god, this arcade mage is insane. Wait a second. Then he'll try to see maybe if he can respond to this. Missiles to follow, just barrages are killing him. Missiles around the corner. Oh my god, dude. The arcade mage is insane. Sly like a fox, stealthing away from Chili, going in for heals. Wait, is this Seawark? Wait for a second. Is this Seawark 2.0? Or is this actual Seawark? Just with a character named Wimble? No way, bro. This fox is actually blasted out a feral druid. The fox or the cat. I guess now you know who won, right? Normally it's the fox and the hound, but it's the fox and the feral. And apparently the fox won. Wimble tried to see if he can get away from Chili. If you can just avoid him as best as you can, he'll be in a good spot. Does not play a normal blink by the looks of it, so maybe playing a shimmer. So he's gonna have to go for an ice bucket. I see Chili going for some burst. Furry, dude. I mean, this furry is doing pretty good, honestly. So he's got it, man. He's got work. He's got to be quick. Poly off over breath, dude. The fact that you can do poly off over breath as arcade mage is kind of insane. Chili holding onto his defensive. He doesn't want to go for him just yet. Big grip onto Wimble. Does get himself ultra time, so you can at least reposition versus Chills, and does get himself a defensive ready to go. Chills is just gonna have to. Does he have a second grip? He actually just slowed down completely, dude. The chain of ice is the only thing he can really do versus Wimble, but Wimble gets so much mobility, man. He just getting away from the guy. Just can't catch him. Trapping chill pills in a Ring of Frost. Trying to see if he can knock him back. Potentially going to use AMS in order to cross the circle. But actually just going to go for a grip. Does he have a ultra time again? I don't think he does. But Wimble may be in a bit of trouble. Chilpa's got some damage building up. Potentially big burst. Got him to the Mortal Switcher. Next time could be deadly. Wimble does have a... Does he have a normal blinks? I think maybe this guy's running normal blinks. Maybe he's running flurry. Trying to go for a flurry. Yeah, he definitely is flurry. Yes, he's got normal blinks. For some reason I thought he was shimmer. But he's trying to get himself some procs. Another poly versus Chili. Trying to see if he can blast him out with Arcane Surge. Big blaster damage. Does have AMS in case he needs to. Trying to see if he can walk towards Rune of Power. Mad damage on Chill Pills. Chill Pills going for big death strikes. The harder you hit a Death Knight, the harder they start to heal. And Wilbur just trying to see if he can blast him out. Massive barrages. Got himself lots of missiles. Is going to be able to blink away. Just trying to see if he can stay away from Death Knight. If you can do a bunch of damage to Death Knight, then get away, all those death strikes lose a lot of that healing value. Death strikes are only good as soon as you get hit by a big ability and you death strike is extra valuable. But if you hit somebody, you hit a Death Knight, and then back away, making sure they can't touch you, death strikes don't do anything. Try to go for a Ring of Frost around the corner, didn't quite get it. Knocking him back though, well done. That is so good. Rune of Power at the ready. Does Wimble have the damage? Potentially. Trying to see if he can Ewing back DK over, or trying to see if he can beat the DK potentially. I guess what I was trying to say is DK trying to Ewing him back. My goodness, boys, I'm out of it. AMS up for Chili. Got himself plenty of defense. Wimble trying to see if he can back up out of the ulti time with the ready. And Chili trying to see if he can blast him out. Mad damage on the Wimble. Does get himself a reset with the ulti time. Perfectly timed ulti time. My god, my voice, man. This evening has been so rough, actually. Tried to go for a knockback on Chills, but I think the Pillar of Frost stopped him. Or Death Advance. Silence of the Wimble does not have a ice block, so he's really, really in trouble. Any kind of shields you maintain is going to be helpful. I don't know if this team, I don't know if you have a Warlock House on this team too. I think you're the guys that had the Warlock House too. So maybe if you could use that, he may be okay. Definitely to get some kind of CC on the Chill. Maybe he can knock him back into Ring of Frost. Potentially. Trying to see if he can avoid him. Given that Ring of Frost, so he's forced him to go for a bit of a wide berth. Wraith Walk to follow. Maybe hit him with a breath. Going to be a blind onto Wimble. Does he have anything at all though? Stun. Does have a blink. Maybe he can get himself a shield. He's going to be able to alter time and blink. But no. Chills does get him down though. I mean, the guy did really, really well, honestly. Did really, really well. Kiosco kind of just jumping and past Chills as he got himself the IBF rolling in. Death Chakram to follow. And Chilpus does have a death pact at the ready, at the very, very least. Kiosk got himself a faint death for a second, thought it may be escaping, but I don't think he can really go anywhere with the slows from a Frost DK, so he has to kind of fight past him, but Chill's got plenty of self-healing, got upset the death back as emergency heals, silence to the Kiosk. I don't really know what you can really stop from a Hunter when you silence him. I don't know, I think traps used to be an ability that you could silence, but I don't know nowadays like if you can silence a freezing trap or anything like that. Gonna be binding shot. I actually wonder if you could silence that. Does that count as a magic hit or not? Because I always imagine that was like a magical arrow, but who knows, honestly. Chaos could drop on all the shots with Chili, though. Does stop him in place, as Chilpus does recover quite a bit of health with that death pact. It's like trying to hunt a fly with a gun where it flies. Yeah, honestly. What about those in Wrath Lich King, though? I'd be down to try some sub, dude. I think it'd be really, really fun. Sub down, what's up, guys? How you doing, my guy? Stunned Kiosco. Into a stun back on Chili as he got himself the full AMS at the ready. Gonna be a big blast with that obliterate cleaving right to Kiosco. Has Eternal Shell, is gonna use it immediately. Manic Bed is trying to recover. Chilpus turning the attention onto the bed, but Kiosco did very, very minor damage to him during the burst. So Chili does not have a lot of health built up, not a lot of Death Strike healing built up from recently. And he's still trying to fight it through. Playing the dual wield build, though, I do think it gives him more resources, doesn't it? Yeah, but my teammates are quite a bit. Dude, fighting through kill shots, fighting through all those grenades at no health whatsoever. Chilpus is still hanging in some way, somehow. Bonding shot on the shields, has nothing for it. All the pets got stunned, still continue to truck, can still continue to play. He got himself the pet chasing after Kiosco. I think Kiosco's pet actually did get blasted. Trying to go for a quick pet revive. Chills got himself another Morses with a stun. I think he's got him. Oh my god. Dude, the fact that this guy lived for as long as he did is insane. The fact that Chills Pills lived as long as he did there, that is actually incredible. Also, Zero Imperial did pretty well as well. That only DK slapping the boys. As soon as you take a Demon Hunter out of the game, more people get to play than just DH. Isn't that crazy? Oh my god, boys. Alright. Dude, I'm really considering like dubbing over all of these duels once my voice gets all fixed up and good to go, man. But man, it's just so rough today. I appreciate you boys for being here. I'm so sorry you having to deal with my scratchy voice tonight. I don't know how it's gonna be tomorrow. Yo, Aaron, that was awesome, by the way. That was awesome. Let me know how you guys are doing with groups. Wimble, actually insane. I feel like if you didn't have Chilpus as a matchup, I feel like you could probably keep going like next, after next, after next. Hopefully we'll see you play some more again, my guy, yeah? It's okay, don't be sorry. My man, it's so... my voice, man, I just can't... We do more? Yeah, definitely. Yes, if there are groups, then we are... Yes, we are. As long as groups are still together. Coffee Boy? Yo, we can get Coffee Boy in there. Night King, if you guys need a +1, we can get Coffee Boy in. He's interested. So we can get him in here, yeah? Do you guys have a group open? Or are you good to go? Or Chicago, rather, yeah? Chicago, let me know how the group is going. Chicago, actually. There we go. That's their lead. Because Johan is ready to go. They got their team. As soon as Chicago's ready, we'll get you boys in. But if you guys need a +1, we can get him. See what time how to play. I've been watching him for a long time. Bro. C-Vark is a homie here. Hell yeah. This guy does know C-Vark. That's actually cool. I imagine there's not a lot of arcade mages out there, so they probably all know each other. That's kind of hilarious. That's hilarious, but it's also really, really cool. Like, the fact that there's a community. Look at that guy blasting. This man shield charge was going to do some cheesy stuff. Just charge out at him, and then you just deleted him. This guy was going to do some crazy shield charging mechanics in there. We do some crazy one-shots or whatever. He just deleted him in a poly. I didn't even fear trick it. Oh my god. 5? Okay, we got teams. Kavi, we can get you in as soon as spots are open, but for now, none open yet, my guy. But hopefully soon, yeah? Let's do Dalaran Sewers, yeah, boys? Let's do a quick Dalaran Sewers. I think we got at least maybe like 2 more in us, boys. Because I've been enjoying these a lot, man. I want to get as many of these done as I can. I've been having fun with these. I really wish I had something or to help my throat, boys. Water ain't doing much. Not at this point. Did I save that? Hopefully I did. I don't even know if it's worth saving the audio. I'm probably gonna maybe dub it all over afterwards. But man, dude, I don't know what I did with my voice. I seriously don't know. I had this happen to me before though. Alrighty, let's get it going, boys. Switch. What do we got this time around? We got Chili over for the team too, but I don't think he's going first. He's just kind of AFK. Dano is a feral, Strand is survival hunter. We got Zero and we got us in Chicago. Gonna be first up versus Kiosko. Charging out the Kiosko pretty early on, though, dropping in the Ghost Raptors for that bonus. Maelstrom Generation, quick bunny shot onto all these pets. Stun on Chicago, separating from the pets, but it's gonna be a massive early blast out of the enhancement. Oh, what is that? Oh my god, boys! Oh, I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? What? He just blasted Kiosko. 2 LA blasts and he's done. 30% blast, Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Wait, Wimble. I don't know if you can do this, but maybe you can. Chicago, try to see if you can deal with the arcane damage burst. It's going to be dropping down the ground immediately. Wilma try to see if he can close the gap in order to get some damage to Chicago. Does get a missile rolling for a second, but looks like Chicago has been able to escape majority of the burst out of the arcane mage. Still getting those missiles. Still got the same damage. Knock Chicago out in the open, and it's going to go for mad missiles while kind of bobbing and weaving out of the box. Actually putting in a lot of work there onto Chicago. But it looks like the Shaman may have stabilized it a little bit. As long as... Oh, big Ellie blast. Jesus Christ, what the hell is this? Massive burst. Are you serious? Chicago needs himself another blast if they can. There's going to be yet another one as well. We're trying to go for a Nova, but I don't think he was able to get Chicago. Only the pets. Going to be yet another knock, putting Chicago out in the open. Honestly, this is why I think Wimble wants to back up out of there, get himself a little bit of healing. This man got quite a bit of burst. But I don't think he realized Chicago got all this burst as well. Going to be a second stun to Wimble. Oh my goodness, actually 3 second stun. That's part of that stun totem combo. You can upgrade the stun totem to either get reducing cooldown when it hits multiple targets, or you place the second one when the first one is destroyed or it gets used up. So as Wimble killed the totem, a second one spawned in right afterwards. So there was a stun either way. Knock Chicago back, man. Wimble got a lot of that control. That knockback is huge for mages. That's actually so good for PvP. That knockback is going to be amazing in rated battlegrounds, but it also has uses in an arena. Like just even being able to get a guy away from you or peel for an ally, it's going to be massive. As Chicago trying to see if he can maybe build up more Maelstrom, you know exactly Chicago's plan. So Wimble better make sure he's not sitting at 50% health. Because if he's sitting at 50% or less, it could be dead. It could be lights out. It could be over. Chicago trying to see if he can close the gap. Wimble does get himself an invis and goes behind the pillar, trying to catch up with Food as soon as possible. If Chicago realizes what's going on, they can maybe scurry over there and take Wimble down. Let's make sure that they purge him of all the buffs. But it's going to be kind of difficult. Does get interrupted on Arcane. Maybe put Wimble in a bad spot. If he can get enough damage, maybe he'll be in a good, in a decent situation. Going to be a Sunder onto Wimble for a second. Does go for some damage. Big Arcane Surge to Chicago. That's going to be massive missiles to follow. Grounding totem immediately. This is going to be a wall in the south. Trying to see if he can tank up completely. As Wimble swinging around the corner, but the angle he's going in at the boxes, he has the ability to knock Chicago out in the open, which is exactly what Chicago does not want to be, is out in the open. Can't really do much against the mage. Does need back on top of him though. Trying to see if he can get some pressure in. As Chicago goes in for a bit of healing. Earth Shield back up. Lightning Shield as well. Like, yeah, both Earth Shield and Lightning Shield. Playing the dual shielding build, which is working out for him really well. Gonna be Ghost Raptors joining in. If Chicago can get another set of Ghost Raptors and another blast, that'd be perfect. Ring almost connects, but not quite there. So close, but literally Chicago was a pixel out of it. It looks like there's gonna be more Ghost Raptors running into the ring either way. And Wimble potentially having some big damage. Going to be missiles around the corner. Chicago dropping down the grounding totem. Wimble super low on health. Does he recover? Mad damage to Chicago. There's going to be touch of the magic. Doing quite a bit, but Wimble decided not to commit into the touch of the magic. Backs up out of that immediately. Chicago trying to see if he can get next to Wimble. Another Ellie Blast is all they need. Just a little bit more Maelstrom is all they need. Gonna be a stun totem. Trying to see maybe if he got him back, avoiding the second stun totem. Quick invest for a second. Gonna be a stun run to Wimble. Polymorph to Faller. Maybe in a bit of trouble. Trying to barrage Chicago, but Chicago with the Ellie Blast. Oh my god. I gotta see what kind of a build you got going on, because that's an Ellie Blast build. You literally can't bomb these boys out of the game. Jesus Christ. Hockey gonna be up next. If this man can cloak the shadows at the right time, he may be able to avoid Chicago's Ellie Blast build. Kinder shot, trying to go for a bit of a spike build, maybe build some more calm points, maybe go for more bleed over time. Chicago does use Aegis. Do you use Aegis while stunned? Yeah, so just is insane, the build that Chicago's got. The big Ellie Blast, man. It's incredibly good. Chicago trying to see if they can maybe get themselves some Ghost Raptors versus Hacky. Maybe they'll give him enough DM. Definitely needs a Maelstrom. Hockey is gonna have to cloak with shadows not used and actually try to see if we can double blast him. Oh my god, Hockey. Actually cheat death. Cheat death, cloak evasion, having to go for a vantage reset. Jesus, Chicago got a mad blast ready. I can't believe it. Hope they keep the playstyle, tune the numbers. Yeah, I kinda like the Ellie Blast build, honestly. But yeah, the numbers maybe need to be tuned. Big Ellie Blast does not get the crit. Hockey does go for a quick blind, as he gives himself a bit of a reset. So it looks like maybe Chicago needs a bunch of procs in order to make this Ellie Blast work. The Rogue could not get a proper restyle. That's super unfortunate. Chicago just smite him down with a quick Sunder. Huge Buttman trying to see if he can close the gap. Big Lava Burst to follow. He definitely got himself that Ascendance build, playing that full Lava Burst. So maybe if you can get a setup versus Chicago, maybe go for Ice Fury, where Frost Shocks will amplify the damage of his Lava Burst. That could be pretty nutty. Continue to just blast out, feeding Chicago all those meatballs. And Chicago just expecting for maybe big damage out of Huge Button. Both of the Shamans, in fact, are expecting big damage out of each other, so they're pre-walling. Just thinking, you know what, this is going to go bad. Chicago trying to get some souls into Huge. Maybe we can go for Ellie Blast. It's going to be maybe Grounding Totem. I think try to get rid of it. Stun onto Huge Button with a second stun. Denying him any healing, denying him any damage. As Chicago is hexed. And Huge could be in trouble. Big Ellie Blast at Chicago did not have the procs they need, as they didn't hit nearly as hard as the other times. But still, Huge is in a bad spot. Definitely needs a Lightning Lasso. Summon of Chicago. Mad Air Shock. Maybe turn this around. Chicago super low on health. Trying to go for a heal as a Ground Totem was next to them. Huge does get himself a bit of recovery as well. And Chicago trying to see if he can close the gap. Does get interrupted onto Huge with a Sunder. Trinkets out of it. But at that point, Chicago already had you in the palm of their hand. Aaron's going to be up next. Trying to see maybe get some pets in there. Demon Doggos. As well as a Felguard. I think with the Felguard stun, maybe Mortal Coil. And maybe, if I don't know if he's putting a Reflector or not, but maybe he may be able to live this. Chicago just trying to see if he can charge out at Aaron. He is kind of tanky though. Warlocks naturally do have a little bit more tankiness to them. Big Ellie Blast. Aaron's got in a tight spot. May have to go for Warlock Hellstone. Does use its Soulborn Warlock Hellstone in order to give him big heals. Trying to go for a big tower and play. Does Chicago back up out of there, or do they stay in? I think they have to back out. May need to spend all the Maelstrom in order to keep himself topped off as best as humanly possible. As a Charon trying to chase you, putting you out in the open, Charon getting a bit confused. That's going to be full Obelisk. If Chicago can live the Obelisk play with a Tyrant and go for another Ellie Blast, then may be able to recover. At this point, defensives is all you can really think about. Honestly, those pets right next to you, you may want to get some Maelstrom on these things. Ghost Sharp to join in, so maybe Chicago's looking for some counterplay. Or potentially counter offensive, but Chicago gets sunned up right now. That'll be really deadly. Does go for an interrupt versus Aaron. Next, Mortal Coil into a stun. The Axe Toss could be really bad for Chicago. They don't really have a lot of mana to work with. Actually, blasting out the pet, blasting out the primary Felguard with an Ellie Blast may not be the worst idea, actually. It's going to trick out of that stun. Stun versus Aaron. Stun to follow after. It's going to be a second stun totem, potentially. Second stun totem does hit the pet, but not the Warlock. Does pre-wall the blast, as it was going to be a Mortal Coil with Chicago. Send him up a port. Maybe give him some soul burn mobility. Potentially. Chicago just needs one more blast. Aaron got himself a pretty meaty shield. But if he gets the big procs, got himself the Ghost Raptors, maybe that'll be enough damn. Aaron's actually low on health. Whoa, Chicago actually was able to 1v5 these boys. The Elemental Blast build. What is that thing? 1.2 mil, 1.1 mil healing, by the way. 1.2 mil damage, though. What was that? I'm actually so surprised, boys. I'm actually surprised. That's actually crazy. Yeah, I do hope they keep this playstyle noise, but that's a lot of damn right now. How hard does that hit, chat? Does anybody have the numbers? What does that Ellie Blast hit for? Because I know you could do two of those Ellie Blasts. Like if you're playing a Lava Burst build as a Shaman, and you play like for a bunch of damn. If you play Lava Burst and Ellie Blast, they basically give you two charges of Ellie Blast, so you can go for like double Ellie Blast back to back. If you have the Maelstrom, It's actually kind of insane. That's actually kind of nuts. What does that hit for? Anybody know? What does that LE blast hit for? It's actually, I'm surprised. Exit Druid, exist Druid one shot. Wait, hold on. Exist Druid Guardian one shot. Is there really? I don't know if there is one or not. Yeah, there's still some PvP because I have a tank, a burst, a build for Pally, like an actual one shot build, or what? Alright boys, it always hit for 20k plus. That's crazy. 20k plus. It could be like a 40k hit then, yeah? What was the highest with fire and ice mods? Yeah, I do wonder like what do you hit for then? Overall. Yeah, that's crazy. What's your highest hit there? Because I know you're like almost one-shot somebody. Like the fattest hit crit possible. Let me know if you guys are ready. If you guys get the groups or not. My highest? Lol. Oh no. Is it gonna be really high? Oh, just SS. Okay. I want to give away your secrets. If it's a screenshot, you're just gonna see my reaction, but you won't see the screenshot. I'll keep that one private. Oh, chat, they actually revealed the names of the tier sets. They don't have the actual tier sets yet, but they have the names. So for Death Knight, it's gonna be a Hunted Frost Brood Remains. Demon Hunter is a Skybound Avengers Flightwear. Druid is Lost Land Caller Vesture. Vault Delver's Toolkit is the Rogue one. We don't know what that means, but we're doing the name. Scaleborn Cultist Habit. Stones of the Walking Mountain. Elements of the Infused Earth. Draconic Hierophant's Finery. That's cool. So all of them have like the same name depending on the spec, but I'm sure the effect is going to be different from the sound of things. That's cool though. So we know what the sets look like. Trying to invite you, Atho. Won't do it. Okay. If you need me to help invite, I can help him out too. No, you can show stream if you want. It's hilarious. Okay. Sounds good. Let me see if I can join you, Huge Butt Man, and maybe I can get Atho in here at least. I haven't saved it. I don't know if I saved it, so I'm just trying to make sure I double up and save it. Raid's Legacy. Let me see if it lets me in through this. Yeah, so let me in. So should be able to get Atho. Cool, we got it. Nice. Hey, Chicago, let me know if your team is ready or if you guys need more boys in there. We could probably get you guys a +1 if you need one. How do the tier sets? How to get tier sets? So you'll be able to get tier sets, I imagine, similar way how you get tier sets now. On the beta, it'll probably be like a vendor for you to get it. But when it comes out live, I imagine you'll like raid, and you'll probably use like the vault, or maybe you'll use like a creation catalyst style system to create tier sets. Because they did say that they're gonna have creation catalyst style thing returning in Dragonflight. They just probably won't make it like a console you go to. Wait, no? Okay. You guys can help get more in? Yeah, let me know if you need me back in the group, if you need me to help you invite some more people, because sometimes like just me joining in, sometimes like once you get one person in, the game starts letting you invite people in. For me, it's because I thought it was a more real idea that lets you invite them in. Either way, but yeah, let me know if you need help or not. But if you guys want to join in, they got a group with Huge Buttman. They're looking for a +1. If you guys want to join in, more than welcome to. Sure? Okay. I'll try to see if I can join. Because for some reason, it let me get invited. You serious? What is that damage, boys? Hold on. Chat. What is this damage? Highest crit is a 55. Highest crit is a 55k LE blast. Also the fact that it says you most of your damage just LE blast that game. What? 2 of those and they're dead. Literally 2 LE blasts in a row and they're dead. There's nothing you can do about it. But gonna get kid invite? Okay. Let I need a team trying to get you in a team, friend. As soon as I get in the group. So I need to request invite huge butt man. What are you, Broxigar? Application has been declined. Okay, I'm trying to see Broxigar. No. Benedictus. Wait, does it want to say what group you're in? Oh, you guys got a 5. Okay, never mind. Wait, you guys got 5? Let's go. Okay, okay, works out, works out. Is it for 20k-ish? I did a 102 crit with LBS before. That's nutty, man. Yeah, apparently they can crit for quite a lot. Apparently LBS can crit for a ton. So you guys got 5. Let me know huge if you guys got a 5. I'm sure you're good to go. I don't know if we were able to get Kobe Boy in here, but I tried to. I was gonna get him in. It's crazy though. Alright, let me know if you guys are ready. I just did a refresh. I could invite the hunter. Ready? Okay, okay. Wait, is Athel lead? Athel got lead. Okay, okay. Understood. That's weird. I didn't let you guys do the first place. What are we going to throw you guys into, actually? Lordaeron? Lordaeron, yeah. Lordaeron. We'll try Lordaeron. Or not. Hold on. Did I misspell Lordaeron? I think I did. Alright. Unable to queue. Wait, Athel, are you online? Yes. Chicago, are you online? Yes. Okay, hold on. Why is it not letting him do it then? Oh, because I'm in Johan, Chicago. That's why. Okay. I was going to decline Dalaran. Hey, there's your chance, yeah. Hosting the final Black Temple TBC. It's a good run, man, huh? It was a good run. Final Temple of Black Temple of TBC. Who is out here skulking in the dark, man? Who is it? Rogue's Ambush. I like how it says the Rogue's Ambush, not who's ambush. Who is this rogue skulking around these parts? I see ya. Well, they'll have a chance to attack me after we come out of this duel at the very least. It better be a good one. Better be a one-shot. Otherwise, I'll be disappointed. I got my glaives hard reserved because I'm doing it for Boosted Warrior. Let me go. I have enough, man. Imagine if you got a glaive. That'd be insane. Imagine the luck. Imagine the luck. Alrighty, boys. Let's get ourselves into another 5v5 1v1 duel. Probably the last one of the night, but I'll see how I feel after this, man. Because my voice is all kinds of messed up this evening, dude. I'm trying my hardest, boys. Switch. Maybe I'm legit getting sick, actually. Also, why does he keep killing my mix? I'm doing my mix and just keep killing it. I don't know why it does that. I don't know what makes that sound. I have no idea why it does anything of these things. Switch. We got ourselves Athel woman coming back in. I like that. Wait, is that the same character you just kept the whole time? You just have two characters, or you just rename yourself? There's no way, right? You're gonna be Strand out first. Got himself a full build with a cheesy camo kill command build. Just keep it the pet alive. You're just arcane shotting Athamen. His strength can get a lot of procs while in this playstyle. He actually can't do enough damage, but he's just trying to keep the pet healed as best as possible. He actually can heal for quite a bit. And he can even dispel the pet with that heal, which is actually kind of nuts. So Strand can just do some cheesy stuff unless Athamen just randomly finds him, or blasts out the pet, or Strand decides, you know what, now I'm ready to come out. But as long as this man gets kill command procs, he can literally just sit in here and sell it, just cheese it. I do wonder if Hunters will be doing that in the first season of Dragonflight. Go for like a stun, maybe freezing trap on one, boss sitting in camo. What am I watching? Dude, Hunters are literally embracing stealth. They're literally survival hunters sitting in camo the entire time. It's some cheesy stuff that he started doing. Apparently quite a lot of abilities don't break stealth or don't break camo. So Athamen just had to wait. I know, crazy, right? Strand getting blasted out though. Athamen got quite a bit of damage. Potentially could maybe go for a big cleave. Try to see if he can take down Strand. Strand has activated quite a few damage abilities of his own. Got himself the coordinate assault roll in, most likely. Having to go for a quick revive fed, but Athamen does go for an interrupt. Trinkets out of the freezing trap. Could be potentially Massive damage to the strand. I'm not sure if that was a battle master trinket and also Atheman blast on him, but it looked like they just threw a hammer at the guy and the boy just melted. Punished the hunter for playing some cheese, man. Absolutely punished him. That's actually kind of crazy. We got ourselves Team 2 together with Chili. We got in the bag Daniel playing that Feral. We got Zero as a Holy DK. Again, I love your set. Looks so good. Chicago on that team as well. With Atheman representing Team 1. As he's having to go for a bit of a bubble versus Chili Pilly. Got ourselves Hacky on that team together with Huge Buttman as Ellie sleeping. We got Kiosko as well as Shao Kahn as a Beastmaster Hunter. Atheman trying to see if he can back away from Chili as he got himself those 2 runic power weapons. 2 empower weapons. So you should always have an empowered rune weapon with, I think, almost every single Pillar of Frost. Just about, potentially. Actually, I think maybe he would. I think actually maybe he might. Wait a second. Does that math work out? Does that give him enough time actually in between? Actually, could be really good for resources. It looks like Atheman is actually blasting out Chill, trying to see if he can cheese him out. No chicken available for Chill. That blind is pretty big though, but this was Atheman just looking for a bit of recovery. Stunner to Chill, looking for a lot of recovery right now. Got himself cooldowns available, building up a lot of runic power. Has AMS in case he needs it. Just trying to live by that IBF. There goes the AMS. Atheman's kind of limited on the damage he can really do Chill because that AMS is going to just basically immune a lot of that holy damage unless Atheman is investing cooldowns into it. And the Pally looking for a bit of a shield of vengeance. Aegis as Chill just looking to back up out of there. Just maybe get some free damage onto Atho. But isn't really looking to fight him while he's got all his defenses back to back. If Chill somehow could close the gap though, maybe get an interrupt on Atho. Prevent a Blessing of Protection Spell Warden. I think that could be big. That could be kind of massive. Atho got himself wings available. It's going to be a dome down for Chilpas. Got himself a little bit of defense. Atho looking to back up out of there. Maybe do the most amount of rage damage to Chilled. As he got himself that dome with 50% damage reduction. Massive burst out of Atho out of nowhere. Big clears. Does he have enough? Going to be AMS for Chills. Trying to see maybe we can fight through Atheman. Fight through the bursts he's got going. As Atheman taking those wings, he's just going for a bit of a run. Got himself range damage. And just trying to see if he can back up out of there. As long as he doesn't touch Chilpills, or as long as he's nowhere near Chilpills when he does his burst, then actually that's going to be a lot of the death strike just kind of goes by the wayside. Sounds like Atho could be in trouble. Does he give himself any more defensive, trying to go for as much healing as he can? Does he have the Holy Power Spell Warden? But still physical damage for Chill that's able to break right through him. Though Atheman is denying a lot of it, just going in for counter healing. Chilpa's trying to see if he can max out as much DM. Spell Warden finally down. Atheman is kind of limited on what he can do. Blind by Chill, trying to add extra bonus frosty damage towards Atho. Blind, Chill does not have a way to prevent. They're going to be Atho just back it up out of there. Both of these boys got the blind. Blind that doesn't break the frost damage, and blind that doesn't break the holy damage. Quick intro by Chills, and does end up taking down Atho. Had the AMS in case there was a stun waiting for him, so he had himself perfect cover for it. Absolutely perfect cover. Hockey gonna be up next as Assassin Rogue. I wonder if you got did you get your shadow step fixed? Or is the shadow step still all kinds of messed up for you? I hope it gets fixed. Because that's mobility just kind of gone by the wayside. Try to see if you can sprint away from Chilpos. It's going to be Kidney Shot. Full bleeds are up. It's going to be IBF. Immediately break it out of it. But all the bleeds with the Death Bark are in. Chilpos is just basically set. Marked for death. Silence onto Hakim. And just trying to see if he can break away from the Rogue. Hakim burns the evasion as well as the Cloak of Shadows. Making sure he gets himself a clean escape. While Chills is out in the open. Does not have a proper stun or stun breaker. So next go by Hockey could be balanced. He got a human racial, does break out of it with the human racial, the will to survive. AMS to fall in order to reduce a lot of that magic damage from the poisons, but then bleeds are going to be churning right through him. You're looking for the death strikes, as many death strikes as he can. Get himself a lot of running power, not a lot of high dampening as well, so he's able to recover a lot of health. Just someone to Chilpas. Maybe Hockey should have done that a little bit earlier while Chilpas going for them death strikes. Blind by the Rogue, looking for a reset. As long as he doesn't have too many dots, maybe he can get a sap on a Chilled. It looks like he maybe reached out a little bit too early. Does not play Subterfuge. So he's just kind of out in the open. Super unfortunate. Trying to shadow step past him. Going to be a stun. Maybe be enough damage. Does have a cheat death. Trying to see if he can make that cheat that work. And is going to cheat death just to take down the Death Knight. Did the very best he could with the nil not giving him even an opportunity. Even a sliver. Actually, Haki does get himself a heal. For a second. At the very, very least. That is super, super unfortunate. Did we just listen to the song? I feel like we just listened to that one. So we're gonna switch it up. Kiosk gonna be up next versus Danil. Get himself full dots. Actually, get himself like the crows and everything. Wait, you're playing BM. I just didn't realize you were playing BM. Wait a second. Hold on, you play BM with a aspect of the wild? Are you playing the Cobra Shot build? Cobra Shot aspect of the wild, or play like a summoner aspect of the wild build? Either way, that's really good. Actually, could be really, really nutty. Then he'll try to see if he can berserk beautiful blades of the Kiosk. Does go for feint death for a second, but I don't know if that feint death removes all those dots anymore. Like it used to. Kiosk may be in trouble. I think just died to the dots, died to the blades. He got himself turtle, but I think unless he got himself that many advantage, which BM does have, I think he just may be dead. I don't think your pets can give you enough healing. That's what Danilo is gonna close the gap. He smells blood. He has the scent of blood. He's just gonna go in and blast him out. Huge. I think it's gonna be up first, but it looks like maybe it's gonna be Shao Kahn. Sorry for the whiplash, by the way. The camera control with me today has been awful. Stun at Shao Kahn, does have a trinket for it. Looking to back up out of there, maybe get some slows on the Danil as he gets rooted down. Try to bestial wrath all these pets as then he'll go for a bit of a reset. I wonder what kind of a setup does Shao Kahn have. Does Shao Kahn versus Danil? Trying to see if he can maybe blast him out while he's stunned up. With a chimeric poison, maybe it'll get us slow into Danil. But it'll definitely have some damage reduction and heal reduction for a moment. Quick maim reversal onto Shao Kahn. Does not have a trinket anymore. Is going to try to see if he can maintain his pets. Acceleration, try to keep himself alive. Then he'll find himself with no help whatsoever. Does go for a quick swiftman though. Bear form, maybe he can get himself a little bit of healing with a frenzied regen. But Shao Kahn just trying to see if he can put pressure into the Feral. As soon as the Feral shoots out of bear form, he's just in a tight spot, and those kill shots and kill commands just do work as the pet just overpower him. Quick feint death for the Hunter, trying to go for a little bit of reset, but Zero got zero patience for any of that stealthy gameplay. Got himself the swarm, tagging all the pets, tagging Shao Kahn, taking him out with a full army of the dead join in. And Huge Buttman tried to see if he can get himself a Fire Alley, maybe going for a Flame Shack, but trying to kind of hang out by his side of the arena. Mad amount of lava bursts flying out at Zero, who got himself Death Strikes. The harder you hit the DK, the more he's going to heal for him. I said it's Sprocket for Huge, trying to see maybe if he can make some huge damage happen on AMS up for Zero, but it's actually very, very small looking AMS. Got himself a Lichborn, maybe that'll help him out a little bit. And Huge trying to see maybe if he can reposition, stun onto Zero. Does have a trinket, I think a human racial for that one. That's going to be quick to follow, gripping the Shaman back in, and Zero is going to activate his his main pet, maybe summon a Gargoyle on top of it. But that's really good. Grippy hand, keeping Huge Buttman next to him. This way the Shaman is panicking a little bit. He wants to try to see if he can bail out of here as soon as possible. If he's got himself the execute on him with the Soul Reaper, he could be in big, big trouble. The pet roots him in place for a second. That pet could be the end of you right now. Trying to see if he can recover. Struggling a little bit. Gonna be a stun by the DK, and I think it may just be over. Yeah, the DK just came in. That's a tough one, man. That's a tough one to fight through, honestly. Daniel did pretty good there, by the way. DK, Atherman did pretty good. I don't even know what you did to Strand there at the end. He just threw a hammer at the guy and he just died. One time I don't play survival, I'm gonna do it. I know, right, Abe? I know, dude, I know. I wonder if BM is decent against survival, though. I mean, against Feral. I know survival is pretty good, but I wonder if BM could maybe work. Like a bleed build, counter bleed the Feral, maybe. I think it could be kind of good. I wonder how they're going to tune this. Yeah, I know, right? I hope they keep the playstyles available and make them kind of similar to each other in terms of performance. But yeah, tuning this thing is going to be interesting. Tuning this thing is definitely going to be interesting, boys. I am also interested. I feel bad for Leroy, man. I feel bad that we don't have Leroy join these now. Leroy, we love ya. You're just strong and people don't like being bullied. That's all it is. But we love you, my guy. Always happy to have you here. Yep, some hunters every duel, see in 1v1. Same hunters every duel, I never seen them 1v1. Kiosco? What do you mean, dude? I think the first duel we had over in PTR. I'm used to it. Oh no. Dude, he's literally Demon Hunter. He's literally just like edgy emo boy. I'm used to it. Oh my god. It's literally part of his class fantasy to be othered. Oh, that's messed up. But hunters, we had Kiosco, I think first 5v5 1v1 duel on Dragonflight PTR. Kiosco won 1v5. So I don't know, man. Did I ever post that one? I think I did. I hope I did. Because he literally went in for 1v5. I was just more or less confused, like, oh, what build is he running? I have no idea. Still waiting 2 hours now? Oh no. That's not good. I tried joining Team Gohan, but they grabbed a dude before I could get in. It bugged. They couldn't injure me. Ready Legit though, refresh seems to be the trick. Okay, cool. So Atho is ready. Does Night King or Chicago need more? Chicago, if you need more, Coffee Boy is waiting. He wants to play, so you can get a Feral easily. That one on Kiosk for survival dominance. Maybe we could do that, yeah. Human Hunter will be a long duel, possibly. Need one. Perfect. Chick needs one. And that one is my man, Coffee Boy. There we go, my guy. I want to see if I can get you in. Do I... Chicago, do the whole invite DAO spectator on Benedictus. If you need me to chop it out, invite me. Let me know if y'all need another. Sounds good, Claus. Sounds good, Claus. Claus, I will keep you updated. Wait, is Strand, are you with Chicago? Strand, are you by chance in Chicago's group? If you are, could you maybe suggest Coffee Boy? Oh, okay, that works. All right, and let's see if I can maybe get Coffee Boy in here. So just invite. Does that work? Wait, you guys got 6 then? Or do you guys got 5? Oh yeah, okay, cool. No, you guys got 5, cool. When's the release date for the F? No idea, man. No idea yet. They haven't said anything, but we think it's gonna be November. We think it's gonna be November. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. How you doing, Abe? PTR those in the UNAS? It's both. Both can play. How can I go to Dragon Isles? You can't on PTR. If you are on beta. By the way, Dalaran Baher, they talked about Frost Tank and extra Ramos if you wanted to read up. Okay, cool. Like recently? Okay, nice. Yeah, I'll peep it. I think it's what's weird though, Jake, like when you look at Ice Events guides or Wowhead guides, they're like staunch on Blood DK is tank, Frost DK is DPS, Unholy DK is DPS. Even though I'm looking at like the talents for Frost, Unholy, and Blood, I'm like, wow, there's a lot of tanky and damage options. I'm surprised, but if you go to like those private server communities that've been around for like classic stuff, like Warcraft Tavern, for example, they usually do like private server builds, but I guess now the classic thing because do builds there. They have a lot more builds, a lot more play styles. Like every single spec has a play style, has a talent set. But like, hey, let's show you everything we found, whether it's good or not. But I guess maybe like Wowhead and Ice they just have like recommendeds. But there they had like a damage blood DK, they had a tank blood DK, they had a Frost DK DPS, and Holy DK DPS. I don't think they have tank version of them though. Rogue comes with huge flexibility. Yeah, I really like their dual diversity because they're like, they have a lot more builds on there, and they're like, hey, here's a play style. Like whether it's good or not, here's a build. You want to play that? Here we go. What are we gonna do? Queue you guys into? I don't even know, man. I don't even know what a Queue boy's into, but it's gonna be Atho and Chicago. Chicago, Atho, man. 5. I don't think I can do the new arena, can I? Or can I do the new one? Wait, the new one could be interesting. What's it called? Wowhead Dragonflight new arena. Arena no could. New arena. Oh, there it is. It's Nokunut Grounds. Or Nokud Grounds. Nokudon. Nokudon. Let's try queuing you for the new one. I don't think it'll work, but we'll try it. Because what if? I'll be surprised. I'll be very, very surprised. Big cap. Tolveron. Big cap. I don't like Tolveron for duels at all. No, not November Grounds. Dude, honestly. No, not November Grounds. Yeah. But how long have been playing? I have to join. We'll probably do a couple more of these. Maybe like 1, maybe 2. We'll see. My voice has been really, really bad, Yoran. I don't know what it is, man. I'm either getting sick, or maybe like I had the fan, because I've had this whole like AC thing going on recently, right? Had an AC plugged up to the window next to my bed, which is like basically right next to where I sleep, in order to get the room cooled, because the AC got basically for the house just kind of stopped working outside. So Yeah, I had the one right next to me, and I had the big fan rolling just to battle the heat, and I kept them on just to battle the heat, but the whole time I have like wind hitting me all the times. And maybe it's like, you know how like, maybe that's your parents usually like, yo, to make sure you don't got wind or fan pointing at you when you sleep. Maybe that's why. I'll check you in again, see if it'll work. Okay, let's go again. We'll try Unomas for Nokudan. I feel like the H in Nokudan. Okay, I can't do it apparently. It said you can't queue that one. Alright, what arena do we do then? Chat, what arena do we do? We done Rook, Blackbrook Hold, we done Lord Ruan, Dalaran Sewers. We've done the Grand, Blade's Edge. Like what else we got? We got Tiger's Peak maybe, yeah? We haven't done Peak. Tiger's Peak. I guess we go to Tiger's Peak. It's been a bit since we've done that one. If we do Peak, it tries to do Twin Peaks. But if we do Tigers, it does... Oh, maybe I do that Tiger's Peak. It's been a while since we've been here, though. What's another good arena, chat? Legion, I know, had the Asher main, but I think one of the pillars is way too big. I think this one has kind of a bigger-ish pillars, but not too bad, is it? Yeah, I need to figure out what's a fifth arena I want to add into this, or another arena I want to add into the mix. Because normally we don't do anything big. Winter's coming too, get well soon. Yeah, it just, I don't know, man. I've had something like this happen to me like couple of months ago too with the voice, and it just kind of went away after a bit. I just need to not yell into a mic, so doing this in duels is kind of difficult, man. It's kind of difficult. So after this, I'm just gonna go quiet, and maybe I'll take it easy tonight with the vids and all that. I do have some stuff I want to work on, but my voice is just dead. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll definitely. I don't want to have this kind of voice while I'm covering Dragonflight content either. I'll be very I'll be heartbroken if that's the case, man. Very heartbroken. Alrighty, boys. Twitch. Let's get y'all in here. Chili Pillars team over on team 1. We got Coffee Boy in the back as a Feral Druid. Strain gonna be first. Not first. Not zero either. It looks like it's gonna be my man Chicago. Big Elibus again. Gonna be huge with a Fire Elemental ready to go. With Ski in the back. We got Atham Woman chilling. Kiosko as well as not Orc Man. Orc Boy. Not Orc Man. I thought it was an Orc Boy. But Orc Man joining in. Big lava burst out of huge. Chicago Bales behind the pillar. Ducks for cover. Before they can get some Maelstrom. Ghost Wars are up. Or Ghost Raptors rather. Setting up some big Ellie Blasts available. Huge leaves. I think Huge knew exactly what was going to happen. He knew it was going to be big Ellie Blast. And he just left that or DC'd. Or he had to go. I'm not sure. I guess we'll know in chat in a second. If we see him write something in chat, we'll know for certain. But I think he knew that Chicago was setting up something big. It was like, alright, nope, I'm out of here. Gonna be a massive death market. Chicago does not have a trinket. We'll have to use every defense to survive this. He's definitely gonna have to invest some Maelstrom into self-survivability. Did someone Chicago trying to deny them any kind of Maelstrom as best as they can, as Hawk is looking for a bit of a reset. The Frost Shocks are gonna keep him in combat, however, and slow. Chicago closed the gap in a Ghost Raptor form, but does get hit with a quick blind as the Rogue is looking for a disorient and a bit of a reset into a sap. Hawkins did burn that mark onto Chicago already, and Chicago lived it. And Chicago's still holding onto a wall. So for Hockey's Shadow Step actually worked. Hold on, Shadow Step actually worked that time. It barely works, but that time it actually did. That's pretty great. So Hawkins looking for a bit of a reset away from Chicago, trying to see if he could bow out of there. Got himself a bit of a sippy cup. Evasion for Chicago, trying to see if he could dodge the damage. Big little blast on Hawkins. Another blast followed. Does himself the cheat death. You waited for until that cheat death procs before he goes for that Cloak of Shadows. That's actually incredible amount of damn for Chicago. The fact that you have to literally try to predict with a Cloak of Shadows when you're gonna get blasted on, it's so difficult. I bet there's a tell too. I bet there's an ability Chicago uses before he goes in, and Hawkins drops with the shield, with the lightning shield, zapping him back as he's trying to get some damage out. Orcman charging out, quick slow on to Chicago with a Blaze Storm and a Reflect to follow, trying to see if he might be able to fight through the Shaman. Quick Stormbolt, got himself Warbreaker, maybe can get big damage. Chicago looking for a bit of a reset there. Massive burst out of Orcman out of left field. Is he playing a bleed build? Gonna be a leap right the corner. I don't even know what that charge was. I guess it was towards not Chicago, but towards maybe the Earth Elemental. But Orcman got himself lightning in this man's hands, trying to go for big condemns. Parry out for Chicago, trying to see maybe if he can avoid that stun totem. There's gonna be a second stun totem charged up, but looks like he was able to avoid it. as the man got a little bit of parry, but and got himself a lot of recovery too. Big punch over Chicago, charging right out. Got himself early blast, reflect. Actually, not only do you reflect, but you got yourself damage reduction for 5 seconds after your first ability reflect. That's actually kind of nutty. So I think actually reflect got improved. So it's actually a big defensive. Massive blast on the Orcman as the Storm Strike comes out. CBA, that's all good stuff, dude. It's all good, my man. It is all good, my guy. Don't you worry. I don't blame anybody that doesn't want to get blasted out by Chicago, honestly. If you're like, you know what, I just don't feel like getting one shot a day. I'm okay. I think I was just Zerg. Yeah, I kind of somewhat agree with you, Sub. I somewhat agree with you. Could be Kiosko also eating yet another blast. Didn't crit that time. Or maybe Chicago just didn't get the progress they're looking for. But if Chicago can get himself a pretty big setup, I think it would be in a great position. In a much more dominant position versus Kiosko. As it is blasting out that Wasp, blasting out that Pet with Flame Shacks and Lava Lashes. Kiosko's gonna have to play this very carefully. I don't know if Kiosko plays the dot damage build here, or if he has to maybe commit some burst and then maybe one-shot Chicago. I'm not really sure what you play. Got himself the Aegis, double back-to-back Ellie Blast, stun Chicago with a bonding shot. As Kiosko does go for a bit of acceleration, trying to put Chicago on ice just for a moment, maybe going for a full reset. Because I don't even know, like, do you play sustain build with Chicago? Do you just, like, dot and run away from him? I feel like because you have a pet, Chicago can always just generate Maelstrom from the pet. And that's just going to be Ellie Blast. Like, as soon as you poke your head around the corner, that's going to be freebie Ellie Blast just like that. Blasting you out. But, like, maybe Kiosko could put the kill the pet back, put some dots to Chicago, put some bleeds, some poisons, and maybe just kite him out. Potentially. That, or you got to stun lock him and see if you can burst him down. Trying to see if he can make a play. I think playing Coordinated Assault, which gives him resets on kill shots and grenades. So maybe through kill shots and grenades, it can make some damage happen. Does dive in the camo for a second. That's Cowboy Boy's Boken over there. I see that Mecha Boken in the back. I'm like, I hope he doesn't get anybody heal. But I guess the only person who would heal maybe Chicago, but I hope he doesn't. I'm not seeing like a rejuve on him or anything. I certainly hope not, at least. That'd be a little bit disappointing if there was one. But Kiosko looking for a bit of a reset where Chicago Pat getting trapped up. The Raptors joining in. That's going to be a bonding shot on Chicago as Kiosko does break away. Kind of forces Chicago to break that tether into freezing trap, at least trying to deny any damage. But as soon as Chicago is back out, as soon as they get line of sight here, they already have all that Maelstrom banked up. And big blast while the Raptors are up. While the Raptors are up, it also increases your magic damage by quite a bit. Because elemental blast is elemental damage, it counts as all effects. So if you have a buff for fire damage with a fire raptor, it buffs Elder Blast. But also if you have a nature damage, also buffs it. So it's like double dips into it. Big blast by Chicago onto Kiosko yet again. Do they have enough Maelstrom for one more? Because one more I think may do it. The fact that enhancement shamans are basically better Ellie shamans is actually kind of crazy. They do better ranged elemental damage than a class designed for ranged elemental damage. That's actually kind of nuts when you think about it. There's no way that's going to stay as it is, but it is pretty nutty. Kiosko backing up out of there in the camera. Chicago does pick up the eye. Could potentially go searching for Kiosko. I think he's just checking out all the different pillars, trying to see if maybe he can find them. And that is going to be a charge trap. I think of the root with a charge trap, don't ya? The root and the charge trap with the bonding shot. Kiosko's trying to run all the new tools of control. He got literally every new tool except for what's it? Withering Bolt, Withering Arrow, the Silence Arrow. You know which one I'm talking about. Gonna be Raptors joining back in. Does Chicago have the Maelstrom? If they can potentially get some Maelstrom, big blast out of Kiosko with the trigger to follow. Trying to go for some couple Storm Strike. That's gonna be Aegis by Kiosko. Actually getting quite a bit of damage with Chicago. Gonna be Chicago breaking out of Sun fairly quickly. Sun to Kiosko with the Turtle Shell to follow. Chicago is taking a bit of damage from the Death Shotgun. Looks like Kiosko's maybe looking to commit some pressure onto Chicago, potentially. Next Elder Blast could be really deadly. Every time Chicago can just hit the pet, that's just free Maelstrom they're building up. But Kiosko had a really good burst there for a second. I don't know if maybe that's where you just kind of need to keep that momentum going and just stay in. Just basically make it like either you die or I die situation. Or do you play it safe and just kind of get blasted around the corner like that? I don't know, it's a tough one. Another blast to follow. Kiosko got no health. Does have a Raptor on him with a Flame Shock. Not enough to kill him. Next Elder Blast could be deadly, or even Lightning Bolt. Flame Shock again up for Chicago. Does get rooted by the charge trap. Do they have a Maelstrom? I think they have something. They're trying to get a cast off. They're definitely trying to make a cast off happen. Has the pet to build Maelstrom off of Sun Chicago. At this point, I think Kiosko's on full defensive. If Chicago gets a line of sight here for a second, it could be deadly. Does get a root onto Kiosko. Does go into camo. Earth Elemental's the homie, though. Gets you out of camo. Oh my god, Earth Ellie's the boy. That, or maybe there's a flame shock on you. Big blast. Oh my god. There's only so much you can do. This is what Kioska tried his very hardest to try to cut him out as best he could. As best he could. And then Atherman scooting over on Gary over here. My god. Put in some damp because that's what I could do. Waited for so long. Oh no. Is this where Chicago just maybe like gives it up to Atho so then Coffee Boy gets a chance to play? Oh no. Who could have expected Chicago just 1v5, man? This is where Atho, man. Atho. It's gotta be you to take down Chicago. You have to do it so Coffee Boy gets a chance to play. I don't know how you guys set up this group team 1, but could Coffee Boy go next in case Chicago doesn't win this one? But that's a big blast onto Atho, man. Is it going to be over? Maybe Atherman does it. Chicago kind of low on health. Trying to see if he can cleave him down. Ages for ages. Wall for Chicago. Trying not to go down without a fight. 24% dampening. Atherman still holding on to Bubble and the Spell Warden. He may need both of them. Versus the burst of Chicago. Staying at half health. Where's Chicago is a bad idea, dude. The Spell Warden barely holding on. Or that Aegis Trinket barely holding on strong. It barely held back some of that L Blast damage, dude. Barely. Massive blast, breaks those shield dimensions very quickly. Atherman is just gonna bubble. He doesn't know what's gonna happen, but he just doesn't want to deal with it. Doesn't want to find out. Does he have any CC? He may need a blind for Chicago or something. Trying to get himself a bit of a heal. Judgment gonna throw in. This is where Atherman needs to get himself recovery. But Chicago does go in for a couple more Maelstrom. If he gives himself big procs, I think it could be over. Trying to Atherman any opportunity to recover at all. As Ather is just looking to book it. I don't know if Ather has a wings either. I actually can tell. The UI says he has wings, but I don't think the UI is being truthful either. Atherman tried to keep himself alive. I think it's where Kami is like, oh please Ather, you gotta survive so I get a chance to play, man. You gotta get a chance to play. Big blast out of Chicago. Do they have another Elibest to follow? Stun onto Atho. Actually, Atho cleaving down Chicago. Do they get enough damage? Chicago does escape for a second with a Maelstrom. Just looking to back up out of there. As Atherman charging in. Wings, I don't know if they're ready or not. Barely anybody else health. Next Elibest could be deadly, but Atherman maybe can burst him down as well. Oh my god, Thunder into the Ellie blast. Chicago is actually insane. Actually unstoppable. Yeah, the Shaman is incredible. As soon as you get some classes that are not like a hard counter for Shaman, they're just insane. Technically, Huge Butt Man didn't die to Chicago. So you can't really call it a 1v5, but like, I don't know, do you guys count that? Because he did bail. He was like, you know what? I know what was going to happen. I'm out. Do you count that or not? I'll let the chat decide that one. Like, should that count or should it not? Oh my god. Kioska, what do you think hunters need, man? Like, do you guys think you guys need some more dam? Maybe like a different build. Because maybe it's like a different build. I don't really know though. But it feels like you count it, of course. I mean, I'll let the chat decide that one, man. I'm not going to be the mediator there. I like to let you guys decide all these things. We can go again. One more for the new guy. One more. Uno mas. Uno mas. I'm down for one more. We can go uno mas. We can go uno mas. Just so Kavi gets a chance to play. I'm down. I have enough energy in me. Yeah, but it cripples me too much. Yeah, it does. Definitely. Atho, Chicago, let me know when you boys are ready. Or if you need more people, we can get them in. 30-second Convoke. Yeah, 30-second Convoke. I think yesterday someone tried it. I think it was good, but I don't think they got to use it enough. It sounds insane. Honestly, it does. Honestly, it's incredible. I mean, it went from like a, what, 2-minute Convoke to 1 minute? Now it's a 30-second Convoke. That seems incredible. Alright, Atherman is ready. PTR, bro, PTR is bugged. Yeah, it is. Claws, we can also get Claws in. Claws, you're looking to join too? Or do we not? In the arena? I can't see any debuffs or buffs on anyone in the arena. Really? LA wins all the time. Easy. What do I want to say? True. You can't say he wouldn't have won. You never know, right? He could have gone either way. I want to get Claws in, but I don't know if we have enough people. Oh, PTR 69. Nice. Boys, nice. Chicago, let me know if you need to have me help you invite people. Or if you guys are good to go. Or if you guys are ready. But yeah, sorry about the arena debuffs and buffs, man. That's unfortunate. 5? Okay. I don't know what arena do we do, chat. Chat, what arena do we do? What arena would you want to see that we haven't done tonight? Just list it. Because we can't do the new one. I tried the no-code arena. No nut arena. Is that what it's gonna be? No nut arena? Is that what it's gonna become? Are we heading that direction? The blinding one. Oh yeah, that'd be great. My gas is probably too low, but I couldn't tell Morgan had bubbled. Oh, when he bubbled, okay. Maybe. Sewers is good. I like sewers. Mop, sand one. Oh, Dalaran, man, it's way too big in my opinion, but we could do that. So we got at least one for sewers, one for sand, one for blinding. Which one are we doing, boys? Because we could just give these guys like a blind. I mean, on an A, it's not super late, but only you, my god, it's super late. Do I hate you, boys? I don't think I've ever done the blind one ever. So we got a lot of different suggestions. We could do Mugambala. I'm just afraid Mugambala would be too good for certain mobile classes. The new one, Maldraxxus, is also a little bit. It's not bad, but it's like the two newest arenas we've done, Maldraxxus and the broken one, the Crucible one, are just a bit large for duels. I could do Ashamains maybe. Do we do Ashamains, chat? I feel like we've had bad experiences with Ashamains before. Maybe we do Ashamains, man. Maybe we do Ashamains. Ashamain. We'll try Ashamains. I don't know if I spelled it right or not. Ashamains fall. Apparently I did. Apparently I did. We'll see if it works or not. Otherwise I would have done sewers or the Kieran one or any one of those boys. But I didn't have all of you boys like say one or the other. I had like different mixed suggestions. I think we'll try that one though. Yo, Sharissa, what are you doing snapping out boars? What did it do to you, my guy? Oh, Blunt. Dude, that guy literally left. He lost to Leroy and he just literally quit. Wait, does it look like he has a one-handed sword? I swear to God, it looks like he's a one-hander. I do want to try a, what's it? A Annihilator Rage and Blow build. Like two-handed Rage and Blow build. Deals 10% increased damage. Oh, they updated this icon completely. Cool. I want to try it with the Onslaught too. I think that'd be kind of nuts. Pick up as many damage abilities and it's gonna go for like a build. Apparently Ravager is really good too for Fury. If you can find solid Ellie these days, that'd be great. If you can find a solid Ellie for these deals, that'd be great. Yo, you're the solid Ellie we need, man. You are the hero we need. Is it not working, chat? I'll try again. I don't have a queue, so we'll go again. I want to see if they can be good. I think we need my man Tasty to join back in. I think besides you, that's the only person that's playing Ellie. Okay, Ashamains is not working, chat. I'm gonna try it again. One more for Ashamains. If it doesn't work, then I'll do another. Got someone offline? Okay, cool. We'll wait. We could wait. Sorry about that, Atham. I didn't mean to spam queuing you boys. I thought that was not queuing us for one reason or another. Should we... Is it hockey? It might have been hockey, actually. So maybe it's DCs. Is that other warrior DC'd and not hockey DC'd? So maybe the server's going down, maybe? We can give you a sec. We can give you boys a sec, because we do want Kavi boy to actually get a chance to play. Or we can maybe get Claws in to take his spot if Hawkins is gone. Who knows? Give him like a minute or two. But then, boys, thanks so much for joining tonight, man. I really do appreciate you. I know the PTR duels are not always convenient for you guys. And I appreciate you boys for even like joining me, man. My voice has been super hoarse, so I appreciate you guys, man. I appreciate all y'all. Hockey is back, by the way, so are we good to go? Or is Hockey not with Atho? Wait. No, not the end. No, I'm just saying thank you for being here. No. I'm just saying thank you for hanging out, man. I really hate how my voice has been sounding today. I don't know what's going on. I'm either sick, or my vocal cords are just messed up, or my voice is just really rough. It doesn't really feel painful to talk or yell. I just can't really yell. It just my voice. I lost my voice completely. So throat cancer rip. Exactly. Dude, imagine if that's what it would be. It'd be so tragic. It'd be actually so tragic. It'd be like, well, I can't make videos anymore now. I literally got throat cancer. Wow, there it is. I mean, I won't be able to commentate duels the same way I do, and it's just, that would be so sad. I don't even want to think about it now. Leroy, what Battlemasters? Is that what happened? No way. No way. That must have been a Battlemasters, man. Yeah, it looked like it was fine, and then look like he's fine. He's fine. Well, this Claw's got some kind of cheesy build. Athel, let me know if you boys need more. The joke like that, I can't imagine that was can't. Yeah, man. Yeah, if you joke about, I don't know. I'm not that superstitious, but I do know that's like, oh, if you talk about somebody, joke about somebody, don't joke about it. You know what I mean? My grandma used to say all the time. Alrighty, I think we got ourselves, boys. Ashermains Arena. Have fun on this last duel, boys. This is gonna be here. Ashermains, last one for the night. Have some fun. Have a good time. Be respectful to each other. Enjoy the duels. Play by the rules. And one of the rules is you can either give them an honor duel or don't have to. Wait, are we not queuing for Ashermains? Okay, I'll try Ashermain one more time. If Ashermain does not work, I'll do, I don't know, do we do the Kyrian and Blind You boys? Do we play the Flashbang? Flashbang, watch out! I need just sad thought, yeah. So if we can do Ashermains, Lord, I don't want to do Mogambala. I don't really want to do the Mechagon one. Do we have any other Legion ones? Hook Point we did. Man, we got through all the good ones. I just haven't done the new ones. Somehow we got Insta out of the queue. All good, all good, all good. Fall. Maybe I'll try Ashermain with fall, the word fall. Maybe that'll actually get the queue going. Okay, Ashermain does not work, so I'm gonna do Nagrand. Nagrand, just F it. I don't know if Ashermain works or not. Oh. Yeah, it's insta taking us out of the queue. So I don't think it's fall, I think it's something else. So it is queuing us, but then it's taking us out instantly. Okay, let me do this. Let me reload, and I'll try again. I don't know what's going on, but it's not letting us queue anymore. There's no way to disable it, right? That or it's bugging out really badly. Alright, we'll try it one more time. Is the other group ready? I imagine that they are. I hope they are. Is it Chicago? Is your group all good? No DCs or anything? I'm trying to see with Chicago if the group is all good. Because it's not letting us queue at all. Not even the grand. Which is weird. Maybe a PTR thing. Chilpa's just lagged. Okay, logged. Oh. Okay. Chill pills. Oh. Need one. I'll replace him. Okay, well, looks like he logged over to a beta. Chill pills, he went rogue. Wait, he logged on another DK. Okay, I guess we are good then. He's swapping. Okay, he's swapping teams. Okay. Alright, so Chicago has 5, so we should be good. Alright, Athel, let me know when you're ready. I think Chilpa's swapping teams or something. But let me know when you boys are ready. And then we'll be good to go. Ready? Okay, Chicago, let me know when you're ready. Yeah, sorry about that, boys. I wasn't sure what's going on. We were trying to see if we can get maybe people into the arenas, but somebody had a DC, and then it looked like Chilpa's logged on another DK. So he relogged on a different character. So that's why he just wasn't letting us in. So we'll try Ashermains yet again here. And see how it goes. We'll try Ashermains. Maybe Ashermains is also bugged. Who knows, right? Oh, we're in. Okay, cool. The eyeball is there. And we got Ashermains. Perfect. Last one of the night, boys. Have some fun. Enjoy it. Yo, thanks so much for joining me, man. I really do appreciate you, boys. It's super fun hanging out with all of you. Let's figure out how to do this whole voice thing, man, because there's no way. How am I even going to get duels videos done, man? Can't even imagine. I'm definitely going to need something from a voice. My goodness. Boys, let's give me Kiosko. You want to do Kiosko? I don't know if we'll be able to get Kiosko with you. Arya Pog, my man. Arya, joining back in. I wonder why Chills went for a different DK. Maybe a different build, yeah? Possibly. Potentially. Alrighty, boys, let's get ourselves going. So Twitch, we got ourselves team 1 to go with Claws over in the back. We got ourselves Kavi Boy in the team as well as Strand ready to go. Maybe even first up, we got Zero Imperial as well as Chicago. Actually, you get to see a Mog pretty well in light. You got to mix of blue, a bit of purple. I actually really like the mix and match everywhere. It's like the colors are kind of sort of similar-ish, but not quite. I do like the uniqueness of it. You got Arya Pog coming back in over for the team 2. We got Atha Woman on the team, Chill Pills in the back. We got Kioska chilling. And we got us not Orcman. Definitely not Orc Boy. Running out first in a duel versus Kavi Boy, who's playing. Wait, or not Kavi. Looks like it is going to be Strand. I think they're trying to figure out who's first or last, but I think maybe it's going to be Strand first up. Trying to go first down versus an Orc. Wait, Orcman is just going to blast it out. He got stunned up, and Strand is just going for the most amount of rage damage possible. Does go for a Stormbolt, Blade Storm to break out of that Harpoon route. And Strand trying to see if he can back up out of the gonna be Orc. Trying to see if he can get another charge in. Leap to follow. Man got not a lot of really left. Is gonna have to go for a little bit of self-heals. Trying to go for a bit of a haymaker versus Strand. I think was able to pick himself up a little bit of health. Reflect in case there's a freezing trap waiting for him. So he's chilling. He's actually waiting. Blade die by the sword available. I don't know why I was gonna say Blade Storm, Blade Flurry. Trinket out of the freezing trap, trying to let Strand go anywhere at all. Quick scatter, but is able to break out of it very, very quickly. It's going to be disarmed to Strand. Strand may be in a bit of a trouble, trying to go for a bit of a survival of the fittest, give himself more defense as well as more health with the new Bear's Tenacity. I think it was Bear's Tenacity pet ability. This is going to be yet another reflect for Oric, just trying to see wait out. Maybe there's a freezing trap waiting for him. Strand may have to go for a turtle, unless he has a freezing trap ready for this guy. Going to be a Warbreaker, maybe in a bit of trouble. Strand could be in a tight spot. This is going to be Orc Boy, also not available on health. Does go for the execute, and the Warrior survives as he goes in for a leap, but the dots do take him down. That is so unfortunate, man. Super unfortunate. Because he almost had it, dude. He did get a kill. He got one, but he died right after. Them dots, though. At least he didn't die to like Copy Boy or anything like that, yeah? Gonna be Chupas, getting blasted out. Full Convoke. 30-second Convoke, in fact. This is gonna get yoinked in by Chupas. Chupas trying to go for a bit of a Wraith Walk. At least maybe he can somehow catch up to the Feral Dude. Pop all his cooldowns, and the Feral was able to tuck tail and run. Chupas is not playing a normal Trinket at all, by the way. Is it still Relentless? Or did they remove Relentless at this point? Because I guess as a human, you also get like what, base and Relentless in this case? Would you still want to go for a normal trick? I guess it doesn't really matter as a human anymore. So you get double trick at meta, double damn trick meta. Gonna be Convoke, trying to see if he can maybe go for an interrupt. Is able to get away from it for a moment. Does have AMS in case Kavi Boy got any more damn. Kavi does have a Berserk still. So big bleeds are still available. Thorns up, and this is where Chilpas wishes he had AMS. This is going to be dropping on the big dome. He might as well. I think the most amount of magic damage Cargo Boy is going to do. Strangle is the Feral before he can get himself a proper go over Chilpas. Silence right after. Got himself big Berserk. Does he have a Convoke with the ready? As long as he's silenced, he can't really do it. Definitely needs to build up a little bit of comp points for a main Convoke to follow. Big damage. The Chilpas just go down here. Got himself Lichborn. Maybe he can go for a bit of heal. Grips the Feral back in. Death Strike as soon as he takes big damage. Does allow him to recover as much health as humanly possible. Blind onto Kavi. That Chilpas got himself the Remorseless Winter. Big obliterates back to back, and Kavi Boy does go down. That is super unfortunate. We got some Chicago over team 2, team 1 with Zero and Claus. It looks like Claus is going to be up next. Trying to see if maybe he can somehow potentially bypass Chill's defenses. Why you not die to my Convoke so sad? I know, right? If only things, if one of the enemies just died as soon as you press Convoke, that'd be so much easier. Claus is playing a different build. He's playing Swarm, and looks like the dots on the Swarm just switch Chill Pills into the ground. What is this burst build? Actually, it's not even burst, it's just a melter build. Atha Woman is going to be next with Claus, just not wasting any time, taking this Berserk into Atha, going for bites back to back, got pretty big damage. Look at that burst. Into a full stun by Atha, got himself Hand of Freedom, maybe can go for a big setup versus Claus. Massive burst, Claus over the wall, trying to see if he can take up in a bear form, going for the Frenzy region, looking for all the recovery in the world, got himself the renewal as well. So every single heal has been used all at once. Atha still is putting a ton of pressure on the boy. Next, Temple's Verdict could just absolutely cleave him out of the game. And Claus just left with nothing really left. Maybe the Swarm will give him a bit more healing. No, Atha Woman just denies it completely. So sad, 100 took my kill. Was it really? Yeah. That's unfortunate, man. Zero gonna be up next over for the team 1. Try to see if he can beat Atho. It's gonna be a full army of the dead join in. Atho may have to go for a bubble really early here, trying to go for a stun versus Zero. The Hodge is getting quite a bit of value. Zero building up a little bit of running power. We'll have to start worrying about his health thing pretty early on into the duel. 15k Feral Frenzy tick through a 35k wall. Really? Wait, 15k tick a Feral Frenzy? That seems like a lot. Blind onto Zero, maybe in a bit of trouble. AMS available, trying to see if he can immune some of the damage. Atho goes in for a full bubble, just trying not to give Zero any opportunity to heal whatsoever. It's just gonna punish it with more judgments. Death backed up for Zero, kind of playing it very, very defensively. Stunned to Atho, woman has himself human racial. I think adaptation did not get proc. Big cleaves for Atho, absolutely blasted out Zero, but Zero maybe turning this around little by little. Chilled, Aegis Trinket available for Atho as he just cleaves down Zero. Didn't even give him a chance to make a comeback. But Chicago is the last one left over for the team 1 to defend the honor of the group. Charging out on the big old... Dude, Alex, I haven't seen these things in so long, man. Charging... trying to, like, stutter step on an Alex. Haven't seen these things in such a long time, man. And that's, like, the updated version of the original Alex. Dude, the original Alex looks like monstrosities, by the way. Actually looks so scary to a certain degree. And while Atherman is riding around on Gary, it's going to be up to Chicago to hopefully blast through the team 2. They still got quite a lot of competitors there. Kiosko, Atherwoman, as well as Arya Pog. That's going to be Chicago immediately walling off, immediately trinketing. It sees Atherman popping Sakota's massive LE blast and actually standing next to Jordan. Huge damage to the Ather. Spell Warden just charges out and just drops him. I wanted to kind of charge over, camera over towards Chicago, see what that totem was, but Chicago just blasted at Atho. And then just charged him with Feral Lunge. And just ended the duel right then and there. Kioska tried to see if he could fight it. His health will take a lot of damage from this Elder Blast. I mean, the Aegis Trinket is doing a good job absorbing a lot of it. But this is just only partial absorbs. Big blast into that health bar. Because that health bar is still taking a bit of a beating. Chicago having to go for a little bit of self-heal. Dropping down the stone totem is going to focus down on that pet immediately. Kioska playing this duel without really high dampening. So maybe this could be pretty good for him. Or maybe he actually wants the game to go into really high dampening. I'm not even sure which one you prefer as a hunter. But he's definitely trying to go for a bit of a turtle shell. Pretty early turtle shell, actually. Versus Chicago. Trying to see if I can avoid the shaman just for a hair longer. Chicago looking for a bit of a heal. Chicago, I really don't want to know what Chicago needs in order to make the big blast work. Because that's nutty. One Elite Blast. Does he have a second one baked up potentially? Kioska got another lot left, really. And it's going to be Chicago taking him out. Trying to see if he can go for recovery while Ari is chasing after him. Quick route onto the death lane with a raise block. Can't really break out of it. Oh my god, the escape tools of a shaman in this expansion are going to be incredible. Not only do you have a lasso, you have a root totem, you have a damage reduction totem with physical damage reduction. You have a interrupt protection totem, which actually is looking kind of interesting. I wonder if that'll be worth dropping that down, getting a couple of casts off. That could be huge. You can definitely mess up your enemy. Gonna be Arya trying to see if we can just blast out all the damage. AMS to prevent any magic stunts or any magic effects from attacking him. It is gonna go for that Apocalypse build, trying to go for double stuns with their pet. Chicago having to play this very, very defensively. But maybe could turn around with the Elite Blaster to Arya. May decide to do it. That's going to be a Sunder. Arya trinkets out of it. Chicago trying to go for a little bit of survivability. Needs something, anything right now. Needs something in order to give himself a little bit more recovery. That's a lot of mages to the dead right now. Does have a wall. Does he turn around into Arya potentially? Needs the Maelstrom. One blast. Does he have a second one available? Trying to go for second blast. Arya goes for full recovery though. With Deathback IBF just going for Death Strikes. Blind out to Chicago. Just keeping him out in the open roll. His pets attacking him. Got this Necromancer build. Chicago's still alive somehow though. I am amazed that this Shaman is still surviving throughout this duel. This is going to be yet another route to separate the two. Stun Chicago does burn a trinket just to go for a reset. That Mages of the Dead build is actually incredible for Arya. Still running it and it's still super highly effective. Arya ran this really early in the Dragonflight PTR duels, but this is still incredibly effective. And I wonder how much better it's going to be in like level 7 here. Like on the beta, for example. It's crazy. Chicago actually fully recovered. Just need a little bit of time, get a bit of Maelstrom. Arya is going to be summoning up a bigger army. Chicago potentially could be an opportunity for you to get some big damage out onto Arya as they do go for an AMS. Blasting through AMS very, very quickly. Trying to keep the stun totems onto all these pets as well as the death net, but couldn't quite catch him. Another Elite Blast. Chicago may be in a bit of trouble though. Oh, the Maguses. They do ramp up though. So Arya is able to clean up good. But Chicago actually was doing such a good job making a comeback. But Arya kept strong, kept summoning pets, and kept focusing on what's important. Summoning as many mages as humanly possible. Because eventually when you have enough of them, they're just firing sentries. They're just blasting out Chicago. Was able to dodge CC as well. Play LH and see what happens after. I know, right? Honestly. 53k LU bus, I have a 46% Versa mind. Yeah, imagine if you have no Versa. That is actually crazy. Alrighty, boys. Oh my god. Strand, the commentary is solid, bro. I appreciate you, my guy. My voice is all kinds of messed up, but I appreciate you. That's very nice of you to say. I know I'm scuffing it tonight, man. One more game, Pog. Do we do one more? I think we'll call it here, chat. It's like 8. We had a lot tonight, actually. Thank you so much for joining, man. I gotta let my voice rest. If I want to recover fast, I gotta let my voice rest. I just gotta let it just chill for a bit. But boys, thank you all so much. Thanks so much for joining. Super fun hanging out with all of you. It was awesome seeing a variety of different builds, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these. Have a great night out. Thank you, boys. I appreciate it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the recordings for these. I may have to dub them over, like once my voice recovers a little bit. But yeah, thank you all so much. Appreciate you. Tomorrow we got another beta stream. We're gonna be diving into more cheesy and very, very exciting class builds. I got a couple of them planned for you guys tomorrow. I want to share with some stuff. I'm trying to do the crafting system to get my characters a little bit of gear, so I can at least go into certain secondary stats as well as primary. But I'm definitely trying to make it so that I'm getting gear in order to show some stuff off, boys. So if you guys want to join me tomorrow, you guys are more than welcome to. Probably playing on a beta for a bit. But yeah, thank you. You guys are awesome. Super fun hanging out with all of you. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening. And yeah, actually, Wrath coming up very, very soon. Are we gonna do any Wrath streaming this week at all? Haven't thought about it, but me and Karen are trying to see if we can get to level 68 before Wrath launches. I doubt we're gonna get 70, but 68 I think is more reasonable. But yeah. What makes you how much you beta I hear to the wait, watch how much beta I hear till making compliant. Wait. You got a level group? Spam group for Rathalish? I don't have one, no. I don't have a leveling group. I think me and Kren are just gonna play it very, very casually and just chill. I think it's what we're gonna do is just chill. Just play it. I'm not like, I've never really got into fully like on classic, but Wrath I think is the time I want to do it. I got a Death Knight. Me and Kren be playing Death Knights, been leveling those things. Honestly, Wrath Death Knight feels insanely good. Like Rogue is fun, and a lot of those other vanilla classes, the original OG classes are fun too. But I feel like they're so much slower in terms of gameplay than a Death Knight. Death Knight is just zooming through levels. It is insane. Like how do they were like, oh, okay, well, all these classes have like the old school design, and Death Knight feels so modern in comparison, man. Such a modern design in comparison. I'm pretty sure like back then in Wrath people were like, wow, how does that thing get away with so much, like how does that thing just get away with so much damage that it does while leveling? Like as a, I don't know, like a level 60-ish paladin leveling through TBC trying to get to 70, you could, like I see so many people pulling one mob at a time and just killing one at a time. As a Death Knight, we just gotta pull like 5, 6, 7 and moving 8 mobs, pop cooldowns, nuke it down, and then we just survive because Blood DK just health doesn't go anywhere. And we're playing like the damage version of Blood DK too. It's crazy. But yeah, thank you boys. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. You guys have a wonderful evening, and I'll catch you boys tomorrow for the next stream. Alrighty, peace.